Yeah.
which is nice.
Oh yeah, this definitely
I
this.
think everybody looks good
Yep.
in a beard, man. I don't know what that says about me as a person,
Yeah,
but
no, I think you're right.
I think everybody looks better with a beard.
I like it.
I'm not mad about it.
So, in this game, you are an adventuring party. So you know each other. You've partied. You've traveled together. You've probably partied together. You have delved dungeons and slain monsters, and now you have come to something that the only way you can solve it, the only way that you can solve whatever the problem is, and we'll get to that, is by losing yourselves and transforming yourselves into wolves. But before we go through the transformation, we have to establish who you were in your adventuring party. So you all need to choose one of these options, and nobody can pick the same option. Everybody has to have different ones, and they basically break down to like, were you the rogue or were you the fighter, but in like really well-written, flowery language.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll read all the options, and then you can kind of just figure out who wants to be what after we go through the options. Many have tested my sword arm, and now wait to meet vengeance upon me in the afterlife. I am witness to stranger worlds than most. The arcane and preternatural are to me as wolves and weather are to the farmer. I am home when I sleep under the sky and hunt far from civilization. I am most alive in the houses, halls, and alleyways of civilization. And no one ever truly knows where I stand and who I keep at dagger point. So you get a bonus to your character based on which one of those you are, or which one of those you choose.
Saucy.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just saying it was all saucy.
I really like off the cuff the idea of the supernatural are really familiar to me, because I almost like the idea that I'd be like a bit of a conspiracy theorist of sorts, like that, like I was ready for this the whole time, and it used to be like a kooky, like quirky thing, and now all of a sudden it's weirdly applicable.
I love that. All right, so Libby, wherever you want to jot it down, your character, when faced with the supernatural, I said that like a real Rhode Islander, may add 3 to your blood die after rolling.
Okay. Awesome. Got it.
Dave, Jenny, what are you guys thinking?
Still thinking, honey?
I don't remember all of that.
Many have tested my sword arm and now wait to meet vengeance upon me in the afterlife.
Okay.
I am at home when I sleep under the sky and hunt far from civilization.
Okay.
I am most alive in the houses, halls, and alleyways of civilization. And no one ever truly knows where I stand and who I keep at dagger point.
Ooh. I like the last one.
Okay. So in matters of deception and trickery, you may add 3 to your blood die after rolling.
Okay.
Jot that down wherever it's easiest for you.
May add 3
To your blood die.
to your blood.
Matters of deception and trickery.
Okay.
Jot these down too.
Thank you.
All right. I am most familiar in civilization.
Okay.
What is my face?
Grace is doing some great stuff right now.
Yeah, that's exciting.
What?
So Dave, when you must know the minds of people, even your own civilized mind, you may add 3 to your blood die after rolling.
3 to my blood die.
So any kind of insight check or anything like that. Anything where you're trying to figure out what civilized folk are doing, you get to add 3 to your blood die after rolling. represents like in wolf form, for any of you, you calling upon the experiences that you've had as not a wolf.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you are dwarf or human or elf or something else entirely in your two-legged form. Now you have some facet of that, one thing that you focus on. So nobody starts with any feral. So wherever you're keeping these notes, make a spot for a feral score. It is currently 0,
Mm-hmm.
but that will change.
Okay.
Hey,
Oh, hey.
there he is.
What a sassy man. Our friend's having a dance competition right now, and he's streaming it on Twitch. So we have it on
That's
the other
awesome.
screen. Yeah.
He's a ballroom dancer. He does like country ballroom. Sorry
Oh, wow.
for the aside. But they're like, oh, we're streaming it at 7. And I'm like, shh. So it's just like on in the background.
That's fun.
Mm.
So, Libbi,
Mm-hmm.
you are familiar with the arcane.
Mm-hmm.
Well, first, what is your character's name?
I'm gonna call him. Oh, that's something I should have thought of. I want to be called Bundle.
Bundle. Okay.
That's like a self-given nickname. I want to be called Bundle.
Bundle is he, him?
Yes.
What is it about? Dave, is your character's name Swaghausen? Is that canon or?
Yeah, we can make it canon.
Okay.
It can be the shorthand. He can be Fabio. Fabio Swaghausen.
Where do you change the name, by the way? Because last time I tried, it
In the
was
heart.
disastrous. Oh, the heart. Okay.
Yeah.
And then it's add character, and then
Wow, Jenny,
I'm gonna be
you
Crowella.
Jenny, why are you turning into Vigo?
What?
Like just your head is like taking up the whole. It's really
I
weird.
don't know.
It's like all. Is it?
I'm
does it
not
look like
even
that
that
for you guys?
close.
It's
Yeah, it
taking
does for me
over.
too.
It's just like expanding.
I have no idea.
I had the window minimized and I switched back and I was like, whoa.
Sorry.
Crowella.
That's
I
my
like it.
face.
So, Bundle, what is it about Swaghausen that makes him invaluable?
Oh, I think I'm a very awkward person. Like, I don't think that I know how to like socialize very well. I'm very hyper focused on my interest in the arcane and supernatural and telling everyone who will listen about all my theories about things that are happening in our world. And I think that Crowella is probably, if I had to guess, like also a little bit more reserved, considering no one ever knows where they stand with her. And so I think Swaghausen's like our like charisma guy. Like if we need to talk to someone, if we need to get information out of somebody, like we need him for that.
I like it. Crowella, she, her?
Sure.
Doesn't have to be. Just
Yeah.
it's whatever.
I'll take it.
Whatever you're good with. All right, so I'm just jotting these down in case I need to remember them as we play.
Why is my head so
She's Vigo.
How do I stop it?
It's already in motion. It can't be stopped.
It's canon already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
The
head
big
in
head.
motion
Huge head.
cannot.
Oh,
It's just
Remains
bigger.
in motion.
I know. That'd take over the whole screen.
Ooh, Do you have an effects tab?
I have no effects on.
You should have like a scale option. You can make yourself. There you go.
Ooh.
You can fade out.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay. I can do.
Wow.
You can hang upside
Sorry.
down like a bat if you want.
Ah,
Or spin yourself. Crazy person.
this is insane.
Your head is
Okay,
still taking
sorry.
up the whole thing though, which is really weird.
Really? My scale is.
I mean, your scale is smaller, but it's just like distending your face, like something with the camera. I don't know. I'll throw that in the bug list.
Alright.
Not your fault. It's just like weirdly.
I'm using a laptop camera, so maybe it's not like an actual webcam.
Ooh. Nice. This is good, right? This is a
There you
good
go.
sign.
Perfect.
Oh yeah.
It's on brand for Swaghausen.
It is on brand. Mm-hmm.
Swaghausen,
Yes.
why don't you trust Crowella?
There was this one time we were out drinking, and she told me a secret of hers that made me very suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Seems intriguing enough.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh yeah.
Crowella,
Mm-hmm.
why would the shit hit the fan if Bundle were to die?
She's the powerhouse, yo. We need her.
How do you mean the powerhouse? Like the
The
arcane?
magic powerhouse.
Bundle is
The
he's the arcane
arcane.
Bundle house.
Yep.
He's not the swag house.
Not the swag house. But she keeps everything together.
The beard alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, Bundle's a dude,
Bundle's-
right?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Bundle. Sorry.
It's all good.
I've
It's all
had some
good.
mulled wine.
Happens a lot.
Bundle can roll with whatever.
Cool. Yeah, he is the powerhouse.
All right. So anybody can go first, but I would like each of you now to ask a leading question of one of your party members. And everybody has to answer at least one, but if we're on a roll, we can just keep rolling.
About anything specific? Or just...
No, just kind of like those,
Open.
like anything, just like sort of open-ended, leading, like world-building questions.
Can I ask Crowella if you've ever gotten me out of a sticky situation before?
Gotten you out of a sticky situation? There was that one time where I think you were out of protection spells and I had to come in with my dagger and I had to, threaten a couple folks.
So sorry.
Sorry, bless you. It's cool. Yeah.
Crowella, who do you want to ask a question of?
I guess I'll ask Swaghausen.
Oh, me?
Can't take you serious.
Have you ever taken Dave seriously?
That's a good question. Tell us something about your past.
About my past. Jesus. There was this one time I saw the prettiest sunset. It was a bright maroon, faded into a very burgundy, almost burnt orange, on the coast of I don't know, insert
Fantasyland.
Fantasyland name, Dragon Neck.
Ooh, good one.
Yeah,
Ooh.
on the coast of Dragon Neck, while I had sipped on the finest dragon scale mead I have ever tasted.
That sounds disgusting.
To a plebeian, Crowella, if that is your real name. But I will have you know, it is a delicacy on Dragon Neck, okay? And I paid a very pretty sum for that bottle.
Yeah.
I like it. In my I'm running a D&D game that's like coastally focused. And they've got one of the local taverns has a delicacy that's known as claw wine, which is like
Whoa.
fermented lobster.
Wow.
Basically, it's like fermented lobster juice that one of the players is completely like, or one of the characters is completely obsessed with it and always tries to get everybody to drink it all the time. Jenny, what is going on?
I don't know.
It's gotten
Some
even stranger.
I don't know.
Woman of many faces.
I don't know how to get rid of it. It's so
Oh, I love it
bad.
so much,
Oh,
though.
it is.
It's so good.
The worst part is that I can fucking put little accessories on it. My tiny head. Look at that.
Tiny crown.
Let me log this.
Alright, it's gone. Weird. I'm a shapeshifter.
Oh my god, it's bad.
Oh, okay. Can I turn
Yeah.
my camera off?
Yeah, you don't have to keep your camera on. It's okay.
Alright.
Well,
Continue.
all right.
Sorry.
I guess I have to ask a question. So, Brundle, remind me, when was the last time we met? When we
Well,
crossed paths?
aren't we traveling together?
Yeah, you're like an adventuring party.
Oh, okay.
So how
When
did
did we
you meet?
first meet?
There you go.
Oh, okay. We first met because you were in like a great hall making conversation with a whole bunch of people that you knew and that you were like networking with, and I just shot in very tattered robes and started talking to everyone who would listen about how this land was infested with demons and there were some outside and someone needed to come with me, and everyone was pretty much just like, oh, crazy old Maurice, and didn't really think about it. But you were actually very kind and bought me a drink and heard me out and then came outside to check and see if there were demons.
Were there demons?
It was a rat, a really big rat. I'm right about it about half the time.
I mean,
mean,
I
honestly-
imagine in a fantasy setting, it is easier to be right about that kind of thing.
Yeah, I like to think that a lot of the stuff that I'm familiar with is like outlandish, like even for the company that I'm in, and I'm like way too obsessed with it. But in this particular case, I'm just like, I've seen too much, and so at this point, it was just an oversized rat.
Which is still pretty gross.
I mean, in
They can take a
Boston,
bite out
it's
of
still
you.
a demon. Yeah.
Exactly.
Hmm. Where's Boston?
That makes me want to do. Did you guys ever see the
Swaghausen.
SNL sketch about it was who was it? Somebody being like the spokesperson for Dunkin' or something. It was just like an ad for Dunkin'.
I don't think I've seen that one, no. but...
It probably exactly the accent you'd expect, and I kind of just want to do Casey Affleck or whoever it was, being just like a guy from Massachusetts and obsessed with Dunkin'. Like that's Bundle's voice.
Yeah.
I like that.
I dig that.
Bundle calls everybody kid and guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro bundle.
I love the
occasional
arcade
wicked.
guy. You kidding me?
Fuck, guy, did you see that fucking demon?
You see that fucking demon? Ridiculous.
Shit. All right, so Jim.
We have does everybody feel like I feel like we have a decent understanding of our little adventuring party here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now, as a group, we have to decide what the Wolfspell entails. So there are options in the book, but if we don't like any of those, we come up with something on our own. From generations long past, this curse has been upon you and your kin. This very night you shall lope out as children of the Great Wolf and drive a rival clan from the Vale. A prophecy told in your youth dictates that only Fang and Claw will rend your destiny, so you must be reborn as beast. The task before you is not one suited for the civilized, so you must turn to unsavory magics and shift your flesh into a form more suitable. Each one of you swallows a small fetish carved of wolf bone to shed your flesh, cross the veil, and seek there a fey-stolen child. Transformed by thunder and lightning in a storm of swift and uncanny origins, you are filled with an irresistible rage against the giants said to live beyond the mountains. Relics of an ancient cult plundered from an old queen's tomb carry with them a savage curse that can only be cleansed in distant holy fires.
Cult. Ooh, cult.
A sorcerous tyrant of the north has molded your flesh wolfward to add to their menagerie of civilized beasts they proudly present before their court. Or, a pack with knowledge of wild wizardry and a keen interest in a singular civilized affair have possessed your bodies and left you in theirs.
Huh. I think I either feel like going with the cults or going with the menagerie.
Cults.
Cults.
Cult.
All right.
Cults.
Can we
Go with
choose the cult?
fucking cult? Yeah.
Going with the fucking cult.
So, relics of an ancient cult plundered from an old queen's tomb carry with them a savage curse that can only be cleansed in distant holy fires. Who knew of the curse even as you stole from the tomb? One of you, or maybe all of you.
Probably me, because I'm familiar with the arcane, so I had to assume it would be me.
Bundle.
Bundle knew, even as you raided this tomb, Bundle was aware
You gotta do what you gotta do.
of this curse.
Jazz. There you go.
At least you have hands.
You got hands. They're carved.
I am the wolf. Thank you.
You already transformed.
I did.
Corella's way ahead of her. She succumbed first. So, Bundle, you already knew about the curse.
Yeah.
Did you believe it, or were you not? Were you not fully sure that it was a real thing?
I'm pretty sure I believed it, but it's an ends to a mean. Means to an end, you know what I'm saying?
What was it that you all were plundering from this tomb, or was it something specific, or?
So just to clarify, we go into the tomb to take something, and then the cult has put a curse on the tomb that is turning us into wolves, right?
Relics.
It was an ancient cult.
Okay, ancient cult.
Yeah, you stole relics of this ancient cult.
I feel like we're not very picky.
It's just sort of like an opportunity thing.
Yeah. I think so too. I think
The DM was like, you see this dungeon, and you were like, fucking hey.
Let's go.
Let's go in that dungeon.
I think we're looking for like weapons and money.
Money. Yeah.
I think we're a little broke. I think we're looking for something to, turn the tide a little bit.
Yep.
And
that's why-
exotic booze, I mean,
And
there's a little...
truthfully, I was a little intrigued by the concept of becoming a fucking wolf. I thought it'd be a little bit of a fun weekend for us if we were going around in a lupine form.
Fail to mention that to your fellow
No,
travelers.
you don't want to mention it because it's really gonna kill the mood if you mention it in advance.
team
You
building.
gotta just kind of
It's
let
team
it
building,
happen.
guys.
It's team building. We're a team. It's a team building exercise.
I love it.
It's a great way to keep warm in the winter.
Exactly. We're gonna keep warm in the winter. Where
It's
if we
true.
run out of food, we can eat a bunch of animals.
It's true. I mean, there's really
I'm a
no
vegetarian.
downside that I can think of.
Well, not anymore, sweetheart.
All right. So, you can lift the spell, lift the curse, when your wolves have plunged into the ever-burning flames.
Ooh.
Mm.
Yeah. So it's very simple, guys. We just gotta go plunge into the ever-burning flames. Take like 2 seconds. 2 seconds. No big deal. Don't be weird about it.
These holy fires, these are distant holy fires. They are in another land. What is the...
We taking
well,
Uva?
so here's my first question. Do you know the location of those holy fires already?
I've got a strong suspicion.
Just got a
Yeah.
hunch.
Do we have to bribe a couple people and get the information?
That would be difficult to
I'm
do
like-
as a wolf.
I'm like 68% positive I know like the approximate location of
So
the
wait.
holy fires.
Quick question.
Hmm.
Are we werewolves? Or are we wolves?
You are wolves.
Oh, we do not change.
You have changed, and you
We don't
may
change
not
back.
change back.
Oh,
If you
Okay.
can find the ever-burning flames.
I'm gonna make a supposition that while I knew about the existence of the curse prior to this encounter, I did not know that we could not change back. And
I know, that's a big deal.
I'm
That's a red flag.
experiencing some regret about the way that this situation has turned out for all of us.
So if you can...
As I knock over a bottle of wine I brought and start lapping it up in the snow.
Where did you pull that out of?
A little Looney Tune trickery.
So yeah, Bundle, you're fairly certain that these ever-burning flames are located in the Temple Kas.
The Temple Gas.
Which is,
Exactly as I suspected. The
it's-
Temple Gas.
it's not close.
Not very close, no.
Alright, let's get a move on.
That place has a bad
Beautiful
smell to
day
it.
for a walk.
It is a
The
beautiful...
Temple Haas, however, smells
That's
wonderful.
That's a good one.
It's very ornate,
So-
well-designed place.
So
Haas, not so much.
you guys do your tomb raiding, and Bundle probably doesn't even mention the curse.
Nah,
Just sort of
not
like-
important.
You got this cool swag. You
It's on a
kinda-
need-to-know basis. You don't need to know.
Yeah, you grab your stuff, and you overcome the tricks and the traps and the undead guardians in the tomb, and you decide to you take 20 minutes to just kind of chill and collect yourselves, and then as soon as you step back outside the tomb, you have to go up the ramp because the tomb, of course, is underground. You go up the ramp, and the temperature gets colder as you begin to ascend because you are coming out of the underground and up into the wintry afternoon. There's a sliver of a moon in the sky, and you come up, and as you see that moon, you just feel this this burning kind of hunger and pain and the worst acid reflux, heartburn kind of 40-year-old guy reference points here. The worst kind of acid reflux sort of burning in your chest as you come out and you look around and you see that each of you is your nose and mouth is extending into a muzzle, and there's fur sprouting. Bundle, how does the shifting warp your consciousness?
That's a good question.
It's a good question, Bert.
I think maybe like everything is almost like oversimplified. like we go from having these like complex thoughts and concerns to like very like one word directives like hungry or run or I don't know. I'm pulling it out of my ass.
No,
But
It's like Neanderthal poetry. You ever play that?
No, but that sounds
It's
great.
a freaking funny game. Oh my gosh, by the oatmeal. Check it out. Neanderthal poetry.
That's pretty much the premise, is that you have to describe this word to your teammate by only reciting one-syllable words.
It's
sounds
pretty difficult, actually.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
And you have a inflatable nose stick that the other person holds, and if you use 2 syllables or do anything like that, they hit you.
Oh, that
It's
makes
great.
it way more fun.
It's freaking funny.
Oh, yeah.
So you take a few steps, and then you, Swaghausen and Crowella, you see Bundle kind of falls to all fours as his shoulder blades like audibly pop, and kind of like rip upwards.
And I'm just going, fuck!
Yeah. Fucking stings, guy.
Yeah.
My birds! God. God in heaven.
And Bundle's like running, kind of heavily accented tirade, reduces to just one word bursts
Fuck.
of just
Fuck.
and then
That's my word.
even
Or
beyond
whatever.
that, it becomes just pain and scent and blood and run, and then there are no more words coming out of Bundle as his entire head has transformed into that of a wolf, and he is just making these growling noises that are still somehow accented with a Boston kind of
Ah,
clearly
Go
you
growl.
still hear his accent there somehow.
Raw kid.
yeah.
And Crowella, as you look down, you see that your gear is just kind of absorbing into your body as it is sprouting all this hair, and your nails are elongating, and you can see your face, and you can smell things that you've never smelled before, and you can hear all of these sounds in the woods around you, but also coming out of your own body and that of your companions. What is the most familiar thing about the shift to Crowella?
Is this something everybody knows, or just Crowella knows?
Just Crowella. Or maybe
She's got a
Swag.
little-
Maybe Swag knows it too.
Oh, maybe.
Ooh.
She's a little stab happy sometimes, so the kill is familiar to her.
All right. So the bloodlust is
Yes.
there, and possibly even more so now.
Mm,
So you see.
she feels pretty good.
You see.
She won't admit it.
Well, no, of course not. Or maybe in wolf form, you know,
Mm.
it could be a little more freeing. You see Bundle. You see Crowella drop down to all fours next to you, and you can see in her eyes this like. You've gotten hints of it before, I think, but you see it there very much now, like the need to hunt and run, and you can kind of, because you can sort of like, being highly sensitive animals, you can sense things about, especially your pack mates, that obviously you can't vocalize now that you're wolves, but you just get like the feeling from her pheromones and body posture as she gets used to this this new kind of way of moving and existing, that she is ready to run something down. And Swaghausen is still, he's dropped to his knees at this point, but he hasn't buckled over onto all fours like his two companions have yet. And his gear, like I said, is just all of your stuff is just absorbed. It disappears into your body as you shift, and it makes you feel like you can feel that it's still there, but it becomes part of your bulk, and you feel, bless you. You have this weird sort of balance now that you've never had before, and you kind of turn your head, and your eyes are now sort of located forward, but up a little bit more, that you can see that there is now a tail swishing behind you as your what was your legs now become your rear legs, like snap and bend into that kind of like wolf shape. What sudden regret possesses Swaghausen's mind as he shifts?
I should have drank that last bottle of scotch.
And you're like, that's your last fully human thought. I should have drank it. I had that really good vintage bottle of scotch, and I should have drank it.
I left the J&D.
Your thumbs are gone now, buddy.
I can't open the bottle anymore.
And then you shift, and you find that you don't, like, you still remember liking the scotch and wanting it in that last moment, but now, like, you can't process why that would be anymore. Like, you remember what scotch is, and you remember the kind of peat taste of it on your tongue, and now that, like, that whole experience seems like unappealing to you.
And then I lick my butthole, and all is
and
well.
your mind just expands.
Why did I know you were gonna go there? Why?
It's good shit.
That's what he said when he licked his butthole.
Yeah, it's true.
This is good shit. The finest aged.
Did you guys taste? You guys should taste my butthole. It's wonderful.
This is great. Come have a sniff at least.
You don't have to
Can I
pride yourself
tempt you
in
with a
this.
sniff?
So, Swaghausen and Bundle and Crowella, you are now wolves.
Fuck yeah.
Please describe yourselves, your coat, your size, your scent, and your voice.
Ooh. I'll go first. I have pictured my white fur is almost translucent, the same color as the snow around me, just like the image in front of us right now. I have very sharp features and yellow eyes.
What, are you like a normal sized wolf? Are you large? Are you small?
Kind of scrawny. Muscular.
How do you smell to your companions?
Do tell, please. Like Rice Krispie treats?
Sure. Sweet.
Kind of like a sweet,
Sweet musk.
grain kind of smell.
There you go.
And what does Crowella's voice sound like now that she is a wolf? You don't speak in human terms, but you can yip and howl and make wolf noises.
I guess my voice would be deep, husky, turkey, if you will.
Nice.
I will.
Thank you.
All right. How about Bundle or Swaghausen?
You first, Bundle.
Alright, yeah, so he's like a big he's white too, but he's not like a pure like not what Crowella's going on. He's got like an off-white kind of like skim milk that's gone off a little bit kind of a color.
Kinda
He's kind of
like the snow in the Boston street.
yeah, but it gets a little bit of gray in there, a little slushy. As a dog is pissed in it, maybe two
Like a
dogs, I don't
dog.
know. Yeah, and he's like a short and stout kind of guy. He's got like a wide face and a short little fat nose, and yeah, and he smells kind of like somebody's basement.
Oh, that's
Fantastic.
really good.
He's like a yippy guy, but he's not like it's not like super low pitched. It's like some guy going, "Hey, hey," like that.
That's really good. So, to Bundle to you all smells of damp places and,
Damn places is what I'm saying.
and unfound secrets.
Oh, that's a real poetic way of saying it. I like what you did with that. That's a nice spin on it.
The birds like it too.
Yeah, those crows, man.
Do you all mind if I hop into the facilities momentarily?
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
me too.
All right, I'll be right back.
Bathroom break.
Bathroom break. But we were all talking about how we would wear little tiny hats in our wolf form, and
Little cowboy hats.
little cowboy hats. Yeah,
Bedazzled cowboy hats.
rhinestone cowboy hats.
Mm.
So it's like a rhinestone cowboy then.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
Just like, or
I would say pretty spot on. Pretty close to it.
pretty
right?
close to a rhinestone.
Stone cowboy.
Does not work.
Would our ears have little like stick out holes in the hat?
Oh, absolutely. The most cute way of going about it as possible.
The hat's just materialized.
Yep.
Excellent.
Part of the thing. All right.
In a plume, in a rainbow-colored plume. Just.
Bumble, was that
Nice.
you?
The rainbow colored plume.
No, the hats.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I just thought we should, if we're gonna go out on town like this, I just thought we should look good. Represent.
Yeah. So Swaghausen, how do you look?
Fabulous. I have almost an iridescent coat, mane, if you will. It shimmers, very metallic looking when the light bounces off of it.
Of
In this
course it
case,
does.
it'll be the moonlight. Shimmering almost purple like, lavender, if you will. I have purple eyes, a very proud snout. I am large, but very a well-built wolf, if you will. Very poofy, floofy coat. Yes, a very floofy tail. You can say, it shimmers a rainbow every time it wags. And some might call me regal if it wasn't for the fact that I would lick my butthole so often.
Oh dear God.
And I smell like a nice crisp ale
Ooh.
on a
Nice.
Sunday morning.
Only on a Sunday morning.
Only on a Sunday, specifically a Sunday morning
So it's
ale.
It's different on a Sunday.
All right.
Easy ale, almost like a Hefeweizen, if you will. So take that as you will.
And what does your voice sound like?
I'm a bit of a yipper, a very low growl, but I'm always like hmm.
Awesome.
Yes, you are.
Yes, I am. But then I'm completely silent when I'm looking at my butthole. Just to be
Yeah.
clear. Just to be
Just-
clear.
You're immersed in the experience.
I'm immersed in the experience, loud slurps occasionally.
So not
But-
entirely silent then.
Yes, I guess not entirely silent. It'll go silent, and then they're like, "Where's Swag?" And then they'll turn, and then
Well,
suddenly
no.
they'll hear.
We won't even.
Somebody eating spaghetti over there? Oh no.
Good sauce.
Just swag out.
That right there, good sauce.
Good sauce.
That's like Nana's gravy, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself.
Goodness gracious. Great balls.
All right, so you have all transformed, though obviously you cannot speak to each other. You cannot have verbal communication. You do retain the ability to communicate with one another.
Telepathically.
So not telepathically, but as as animals with human intelligence, you can decide exactly. I mean, I guess it could be telepathy if you want it to be. Ultimately, you guys decide how it is that you communicate to one another. It could just be through noises and head movements and typical wolf things, or I mean, maybe it is telepathically. It's kind of up to you.
Urine, if I may throw it out there.
Just
I think when we piss, we can just like smell the tales that we're telling.
Or we could write.
Our urine
with our
tells a
pee.
tale.
Oh,
Yeah.
like piss
Oh,
calligraphy.
in the snow. Yeah, in the snow. You know, yellow snow.
literally, Bundle literally spells it out for you.
Yeah.
I am.
Well, not, and I don't always spell it. Sometimes it's pictures. Sometimes it's up for
Ooh.
interpretation.
I like that.
Hieroglyphics.
Sometimes
Yeah.
we play hangman.
It's hieroglyphics. Yeah.
It's hobo signs.
Oh yeah.
Um, so, a couple like little rules to keep in mind. You can, as wolves, you can discern things from scent. So there are. Have you guys played any of these? Well, I know Dave and Jenny have, because we played Babes in the Woods. And this uses a similar system where you roll the dice and you have like different moves that you can make. Have you ever played any of those games, Libby?
I
Like
can't.
Power by the Apocalypse style.
I have not. I don't
Okay.
think so.
So there are like certain moves. It's very much just kind of like describing what you do, and then if it's like something that I think a roll is going to be required for, I'll say, all right, make this roll.
Okay.
There are 4 moves in this game. 3 moves. So if you are taking a sniff around or trying to assess your situation, you will take a Behold the World action. If you are seizing what you desire or enacting a scheme, you will sate a hunger or bend the world to your will. That's the same action. And if you are fleeing from danger or charging into it, you must face the perilous. So basically anything that you try to do, I mean, if it's something that that doesn't have a consequence to it, then it just happens. We don't have to you don't make like a skill check for every little thing you want to do. But if it's something that's going to have some kind of consequence to it, then you could say, I think I should probably try to behold the world here, or I'll say, why don't you try to behold the world and see what happens. There are a couple like little things that we don't have to worry about. We can kind of go over it. But basically, anytime you make one of those moves, you'll roll your 2 dice, and then depending on what you get, the number and whether it's wolf or blood, that dictates what happens. And then you can, if you roll a 1, generally it's something not so great. But if you get 2 or 3, it's like sort of a mixed kind of success. And if you get 4 or higher, it's generally just successful. And you can ask me questions from a list that I'll read off to you based on the move, or do other things.
I think we got spoiled with babes though.
Yeah, Babes was a little. I mean, this
The
isn't
dice
like.
was so skewed.
Yeah. Oh, just with the dice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely was skewed. So you'll have
We kept
like,
getting like 5s and 6s
oh, yeah, it was-
every
I think
single
there was
time.
one failure the entire night. So yeah, you'll have
Breathe.
several options. One thing to keep in mind is any of the options that you don't choose is something that I can then force upon you. So like if one of the options is no one is put in peril, and you don't choose that, then I can put someone in peril because you have not chosen that option. Also, there is a thing in this called Winter's Wrath. If one of the results says you are given Winter's Wrath, then your wolf is isolated, sick, injured, or otherwise made vulnerable by their condition or behavior. And whenever somebody has to face the perilous, anybody who has Winter's Wrath also has to face the perilous. You guys
Brutal.
Anybody who has Winter's Wrath shares in that. I think that's all we have to worry about. So, you have emerged from the tomb of the Forgotten Queen with your spoils, and immediately turned into the creatures that you are now. The white glowing snow wolf, and the dirty kind of piss wolf, and the
That's me. Pistol.
iridescent purple prince wolf.
Ooh, I like that.
And you look around at each other and your little rhinestone cowboy hats, and immediately
Yeah.
recognize
Yeah.
one another.
So
And like I said, Bundle, you suspect that the solution here lies in the Temple Kas, in the holy fires of the Temple Kas, far from here.
All right, so I'm gonna take a minute and begin my piss in the snow and say, all right, look, I'm gonna be the first to admit that maybe this got a little out of hand. Maybe I fucked up a little bit. All right, so is this an ideal situation? No, certainly not. Is it ultimately fixable? Yeah, it's just a little thing. This is like an afternoon. We just got a little temple across, and we're gonna sort it all out and go to the ever-burning flames, and it's gonna be a fucking party. So just chill the fuck out about it, all right? Just keep your pants on, all right?
Bundle, you look around and realize that nobody has any pants on.
I
Well,
actually
you
wrote
know,
that in the snow.
or off, as it were.
So the snow is now just covered in bright yellow wolf piss. There's just so much wolf piss.
What is wrong with Bundle?
Bundle is.
It's just like a stream.
Bundle is.
You know what? It's
Bundle has
it's a medical issue,
kidney
actually.
issues.
So if you don't mind,
HIPAA rights.
yeah, I've got HIPAA rights. I've got all kinds of HIPAA rights. So just calm down.
The HIPAA rights coming on my ass. All right. So Bundle expresses this to you. This bit about your predicament. What do Swaghausen and Crowella do in response?
Well.
We had to stare it down like, who's gonna go first?
Who's gonna go first? Well, I'm just gonna go over here. Think about this for a minute. Don't worry about me. Crowella, what do you think about this?
Oh.
I wish you saw Jimmy's
He's
face
licking
right
his
now.
butt again. Fine. Let's go.
Where are we going again? We're going to.
We're going to Temple Cross.
Temple Kas. All right.
Fine,
Where
let's
is
go.
that?
But I'm hungry.
You know, this away. that away.
Can we teleport? Can we find like an elder tree to piss on, and then like a wormhole opens up?
You could certainly search for a means to get there other than just running across the continent. It would definitely be quicker.
Hmm.
I think Swaghausen, you should behold the world.
Hey.
See if you can find anything.
Okay.
So you're gonna roll 2 dice.
D6.
2d6. Yep.
All right.
The left one is the blood die. The right one is the wolf die.
Ooh.
All right. So that is 2 wolf. So when you get 2 wolf on beholding the world, you can choose 2 questions from the wolf list, and I must answer them both. Your questions are. You know what? Maybe I should paste these.
Oh no, I just closed it.
Oh, you just closed ARealm?
Yeah.
Oh.
I meant to minimize it and I closed it. I'll be back.
No problem.
Luckily, you're still with us.
Yeah.
Am I?
Through the mic, yeah.
Thank you.
So.
Gone but not forgotten.
What was it
Don't worry.
again?
How many questions
FU.
are there to choose from?
Is it FU?
FYRU.
I feel like it should prompt you. Like, do you really want to close your breast? Tell me. No, you don't.
Oh, alphas.
It won't let me copy out of this PDF document. Well, they're in the one that I shared. But there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One for each of your senses. What do my eyes tell me? A wolf's eyes are keen and true, able to detect slight movements ahead of them, even by moonlight. If it moves, the wolf can see it. What do my ears tell me? A wolf's ear can hear much higher frequencies than we can, and depending on conditions, can detect sounds as far as 10 miles away. If it makes a noise, the wolf knows where it is. What does my nose tell me? Depending on the wind and weather, a wolf can detect and locate scents from over a mile away. If it has a scent, the wolf can identify it and know where it is. The sense of familiar beast will reveal
Is it
their
still
emotional
loading?
and physical states to the wolf. What do my tongue and teeth tell me? Wolves will chew, gnaw, and taste the world, including their buttholes. Engaging their tactile and olfactory senses, wolves can learn much about what a thing is made of or where it has been. If you can get your jaws on it, choose this option and you will also listen to your nose for free. And what do my instincts tell me? The true instincts of a wolf will know.
Does Derrick have to let me in? Or is it just not, it's not letting me in?
You should just be able to join. Yeah, I don't have to do anything with it.
Yeah, bro.
What? It just says loading. I guess I'll try again.
Yeah. Yeah, restart it, I guess.
The true instincts of a wolf will know what is a threat to be avoided, what is vulnerable prey, and who can be cajoled into wrestling. If Winter agrees that you are acting on this knowledge, you may add 1 to your feral.
Ooh.
And when you your feral, when you have a feral score, you can add that if you want to your roll after the fact.
I'm back!
Yay!
Hey.
Yay!
Huzzah!
Cool, sorry about that.
No problem. So, Dave, your options are, what do my eyes tell me? What do my ears tell me? What does my nose tell me? What do my tongue and teeth tell me? And what do my instincts tell me? You can choose 2 of those.
Choose 2 of them. Well, I don't know, what do y'all think?
Tongue.
Tongue?
Butthole liquor. Just from personal experience with you.
Maybe
I'll go.
like tongue and instincts, I guess. Although instincts or eyes, I would say would be probably my bet.
Or you could do nose. That might be a good one too.
Oh yeah, maybe you should do like nose and I don't know. Yeah, nose and instinct seems like a good bet.
Alright, cool. Alright, so I will do just that. Nose and instinct.
Okay. So your nose, you can smell that there are other wolves. You are actually on another pack's land right now, another
Oh,
pack's
shit.
territory.
Oh, dip.
You can smell their scent markers all over the place. You
I
don't
start peeing harder.
you don't smell
That's
them
fine.
yet, but you smell their scent
take 'em
markers
on.
left all over the place.
I'm ready for them.
And your
I'm up for it.
instincts, your instincts tell you that that this is not a large pack.
Okay.
You suspect that they are maybe double your number, but not an unmanageable size. And
Yeah, we're pretty new to our wolf bodies. Maybe we should take on like a rabbit or two first.
Hey, I'm pretty well acquainted with my wolf body. Okay.
your instincts also tell you that they're not directly a threat. You suspect that they could be dealt with without fighting to the death, because you know that animals generally do not fight to the death. They fight to the pain, and they will yield when they are beaten, or if they are shown if they are shown force before they get their hackles up, you can possibly cow them prior to.
Okay.
That's what your nose and your instincts tell you.
Very good. So, what shall we do, crew?
I
So
know, like,
our
how do we know
option-
which direction to go in?
Well, we smell it out, right? We can smell these wolves.
Yeah,
We
not
can
to
either-
not to double up, but I'd love to, especially because I'm adjacently familiar with the Temple of Cross. I'd love to take a moment to behold the world and figure out maybe what direction
Exactly.
we should be moseying over to.
Absolutely.
All right, so I do my 2d6, do a little roll. Okay, there we go. It's a 1 and a 2.
So that
Shit.
is one wolf.
Mm.
1 wolf. Fuck.
Although, I'm going to say you can add if you want to, because this is sort of a supernatural thing. If you want to add your 3 blood,
Oh, I would very much like to add my 3 blood die.
so you'll end up at 2 blood instead of 1 wolf.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the 2 blood.
Okay. With 2 blood, you can choose one of the questions that I must answer. The questions are: what should I be afraid of? Who is vulnerable? What do they want from me? Where am I most advantaged? Who is in control? And what is most valuable?
I'm gonna go with where am I most advantaged? So it's probably gonna be a similar situation.
You Bundle's non-wolf mind knows this area pretty well. I imagine studied the maps before you came grave robbing here, and you remember that there was a waypoint about probably about 20 miles as the wolf runs from this place to the west. And if you could get there, you would be able to, assuming you can figure out how to operate it in wolf form, you would be able to travel
Yeah, all right. Everybody, I think we're gonna go to. I know a waypoint around here. It's a good spot. It'll be a really good place for us to regroup, and I think I can figure it out from there. So we'll go to the waypoint.
Okay.
All right.
Fun.
So you begin to make your way west. And are you describe to me how are you guys running full out? Are you trying to remain stealthy? What are you doing?
Well, my thought is that if there's a bunch of other wolves in our territory, maybe it would be advantageous for us to act with a modicum of stealth.
Definitely.
Okay. Um, that sounds like probably Crowella's department.
Ooh.
Since Crowella, I imagine, is the stealthiest one.
I throw some shade.
So Crowella, I think you probably take point and are kind of leading them in a way that makes sense to you. And you, as you are moving, spot a snow hare out of the corner of your eye.
Oh fuck!
And,
Oh, dip.
you see it, and the wolf part of you wants to chase. The non-wolf part of you knows that hunting on another wolf's territory would probably be
Ooh.
a mistake. I would like you to roll your 2 dice and see if the civilized part wins out or the wolf part wins out.
2d6,
Yep.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
There's 3. There's 3.
Why did I do 3? I said 2. Let me try again.
Yeah.
2.
Not a bad roll, man.
Oh, I know what I did. Sorry.
That's right.
20.
So the wolf wins out. You get a 1 wolf in this result.
Oh
Okay.
damn!
So, Crowella, please describe to me how you go after this wolf.
Wolf?
Hare, sorry.
Okay, that's like, damn. The bunny's transformed into a wolf.
Ah, surprise, motherfucker.
Alright, so my eyes latch upon it. I make a split-second decision. Not really a decision, honestly. And I pounce. Like 2, 3, 4 leaps, and I'm upon it. This poor little snow bunny.
Yep. And you get your kill and revel in it. Gain 1 feral. And the bundle in Swaghausen, the smell of the blood is something you haven't smelled before, like this like freshly spilled blood on the snow is enticing, even more so than a good glass of scotch or an extra iced from Dunkin'.
Yeah,
It is.
that's good sauce.
Yeah, it's something. It's an experience that you have not had before. This not necessarily
Damn.
a need. You're not a vampire, but it is.
Can I?
to your
I
lively
know
senses.
we have the ability to fight each other a little. Can I go try tussle with her, see if I can get a piece of that?
Absolutely.
I don't know,
Oh,
man.
I-
I got most of this bunny in my mouth right now.
I'm just
You want
looking for.
sloppy seconds?
Yeah, you know, I don't mind if I do. What do I roll for that?
So you're both gonna roll 2d6. We're gonna make a
Oh,
wrestling
shit.
roll here.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's fun. Fun
Yeah,
for
fun.
us.
Dose.
Hmm.
Ready, go.
All right. So Libby got 5
Woo.
blood, and Jenny got 1 wolf. So, this works out pretty well. I think Libby, since you initiated, you'll answer first. So with two or more blood, describe how the play frightens you. Because you're not going in to hurt Crowella. You're kind of just going in to steal some of this. So describe how this ends up frightening you. You choose one from the list below. You are not separated from the group. You do not suffer Winter's Wrath, or you do not lose one feral. You're already at 0 feral, so you can't lose one. So either you are not separated from the group, or you do not suffer Winter's Wrath.
I would like to not suffer Winter's Wrath.
Okay. So how does this frighten Bundle?
So I'm gonna go into it. I'm gonna go into it like a full force, really the whole hog. I come in and growl, I'll show my teeth, and then I'm gonna look at her and realize she's a fuck of a lot bigger than me, and I'm gonna just go, shit, what have I done? And I'm just really scared because all of a sudden, this is my friend, but we're wolves now. I just saw her kill a rabbit. Who knows? Maybe she's gonna fucking come for the jugular. I'm real scared.
And Crowella, describe how you play too rough.
Yeah, Crowella, do tell.
Well, I growl really fucking loud.
And I'm scared
frightening.
about it.
And the blood is like shooting out of my fangs. It's this whole thing. And I swipe a paw and I catch a little of your fur.
Oh god,
Ooh.
terrifying.
Like I just want you to get away.
Yeah.
I didn't really mean
Yeah,
to touch
it's
you.
working. I'm shaking in my
Yeah.
fucking boots. Just wanted a rabbit.
So,
Mhm.
Bundle, you do not suffer Winter's harm. And I have the option here to make one of you suffer Winter's harm, but I don't think, it doesn't feel appropriate to me. So, I think instead, while you are distracted, kind of squabbling over this kill here, there's a howl that goes up around.
Fuck.
Oh shit.
Crowella.
Uh-oh.
My bad.
Crowella, I
What
need
did we
you
do?
to make a roll, please.
Okay. What?
Just
One
2d6.
dice? Oh, 2d6? Is everything 2?
Yeah, it's always gonna be 2d6.
Okay.
One wolf die and one blood die.
I gotcha.
Okay. So
Wow.
you resist you feel this call, this howl.
The call of the wild.
Call of the wild.
Perhaps.
Yes, exactly. You feel it, but you are able to resist it because you know that if you respond, you will immediately give up your position.
Damn.
And the howl says there has been a kill nearby. So you know that the pack whose territory you are in knows that something is dead, but you all hear this. You all know this just instinctually from the howl.
Oh god.
But you know that they don't know that it's you. That wolves are involved. They just know that there's a kill.
Anybody got a paper towel?
I do. Here you go.
You think that's gonna fucking
I'll
help?
wipe the blood off.
Need
you
a
know?
couple paper towels.
I brought some extra napkins.
Bundle, I think, however, that you are so kind of fraught with nerves after this, after your friend turning and swatting at you, that you immediately trigger a fight or flight response, and Bundle takes off.
Yeah, I'm fucking
no.
out of here. You bitches are on your own. Fighting all kinds of wolves into this shenanigans.
Shit.
Oh,
so,
no.
So Bundle bolts. Bundle, give me a roll.
Alright, just a 2d6? Yeah. Bundle gives you a roll. Here we go.
lost a magician.
No.
The wolf wins out. So
Ooh.
you do not panic. You go into full instinctual mode, and you end up heading in more of a southern direction, which is away from where the howls were coming from, instead of just going
Ooh.
west where you were planning on it. Like, you follow your instincts and run away from the other wolves as well. So the two of you see Bundle just bolt. What do you two do?
Well, after seeing this epic display of savagery, I immediately just lose my shit literally. And then I hide behind a stump. Like, it's hollowed out, you know, it's kind of mossy, but the snow's covering it all, and I just kind of like tuck and run right in there.
Okay.
Appropriate.
And then like
Appropriate
it's dark.
Swaghausen.
It's dark, but you see like the reflection of my eyes just blinking,
Just kind of the purple eyes.
And your ass hanging out.
and my tail hanging out of one of the holes, just lightly wagging.
For sure.
And what about Crowella?
I just continue eating my rabbit.
Okay. So the.
I mean, I feel bad, but like, I didn't tell her to run like a maniac into the woods. I'm sorry, him.
So you hear other wolves begin to growl.
Oh.
And you see kind of on a hill, kind of looking down into this little valley that you chase the rabbit into. You see a large black wolf with yellow eyes and a scar along its side that looks like it was swiped by a bear of some kind. It is standing there, growling a challenge down at you. And there are two more, or smaller wolves that are definitely this wolf's progeny, kind of flanking it on either side.
I got myself in the shit.
Ruh-roh.
Mm.
What do you do? In the valley below.
I guess stop eating. And look him in the eyes and wait.
Okay.
No, it's a sign of dominance.
I would like you to make a face the perilous roll here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Dun dun dun.
Oh.
One wolf. Choose one. You suffer harm. Ask Winter how the peril persists. Or tell us how the peril has the better of the pack, even as you yet remain unharmed. Ask Winter how the peril persists and who now suffers Winter's wrath. So either you get harmed, or somebody, your pack is in a worse spot and will take Winter's wrath.
I'll take one for the team.
Okay.
I'll be hurt.
All right. Suffering harm. So this
That
is
is my stupidity.
so when you suffer harm, you choose one of the following and then describe how it happens. Each scar is a lesson learned. Describe how your wolf is permanently marred and then either gain 2 feral or lose 1. Once you have suffered this harm, you may not suffer it again. The toll
Well, that's
on your
good.
careless life. That was happening to Dave.
Oh no.
What?
Transition.
That's fun.
Let me tell this guy.
That was whacked.
Hang on, sorry.
All right.
Yeah, let me,
That's okay.
I'm sorry to distract.
No, it's
That's why I
awesome.
turned my camera off. I was like, I can't look at my face.
It's weird. You do anything to the window and it just messes up your
Oh,
camera.
is that what it
Yeah, I
was?
think that's what was happening to me.
Yeah, I just moved it slightly so I could
Because I was
see the
trying to
chat better.
have my notes open on one side.
Actually, now that you mention it, that happened to me before I started playing. When I tried to move the window smaller so that I could have my notes on the side, it definitely like had like a smaller version of me in front of the bigger one.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Bugs!
Bugs, man.
So is it not made to have like multi windows open at one time?
I think that's
I
something
wonder?
they're still working on.
Mm,
Because I have to imagine a lot of people will do that, like to keep notes and stuff.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
I think multi monitors would probably work okay.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, so each scar is a lesson learned. You are permanently marred and either gain 2 feral or lose 1, or the toll of a careless life. Describe how your wolf has lost either an eye or a limb.
Okay.
And once you have suffered either of those harms, you cannot suffer them again. Once you have suffered both of those harms, the last harm that you can suffer is meat and bone. Describe how your world has suffered. Your wolf has suffered a fatal blow and passes from this world.
Oh shit.
And when you suffer harm, you also gain Winter's Wrath.
Wait, why would you want to have the death?
I mean, that basically you can take each of the other harms only once, and then once you have taken both of those harms, you have no choice. The next time
I
you
see.
suffer harm, your wolf
I
dies.
see. It's final death.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you have 3 lives essentially.
Ah.
Hmm.
All right. So
So you can gain a scar, or you can lose an eye or a limb.
I will. Can I lose an ear?
Yeah.
All right. I
think
get a huge slash.
that would probably be a scar more than
A scar.
the
Okay.
eye or the limb one. Yeah.
All right. My whole like left side of my head is torn up pretty bad.
So the large wolf with the claw scar on it rushes down. It meets your challenge, and yeah, it swipes you across the face with its claw, and wrestles you to the ground, and it like bites and pulls your ear off, and it has you
Damn.
down. Do you want to gain 2 feral or lose 1?
I'll gain 2 feral.
Okay. So you're at 3 feral.
Damn. Brutal.
Can I at least have taken out one of his cronies?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you get to describe how it goes, so...
All right. I think I'll say that I took out the crony on the right that attacked me first, and I just gave it a headbutt and a good couple claws, and now it's whimpering in the corner, all bloodied and battered. And then Big Daddy, Boss Wolf, came down upon me and swiped my ear off and pinned me. Yeah.
Hmm.
Can't say I didn't try.
You went down swinging. Or clawing, I guess, in this case.
Hey man, I had to protect my Swaghausen hiding behind a tree trunk.
Well, at least my mane is still untouched and beautiful.
Are you enjoying the view?
I am enjoying the view.
Are you looking your butthole this whole time?
The stump is kind of tight and narrow. I can't really turn around.
It's an incredible view.
Nope, I did it right. Good. Okay, yeah, so you take out one of the 2 other wolves, but this one, clearly the alpha,
Mm.
takes you out, or gets you down, and has its muzzle around your neck, clearly in a point of submission. Swaghausen, what are you doing?
Hanging out in this tree stump.
Just hiding?
Just hiding.
You hear growling coming from either side of you.
Uh-oh.
Either side of the stump.
This doesn't seem like it'd be a friendly situation now, does it?
No, I mean, you can see, I think Crowella is still in the midst of her fight. You can see her taking on 3 wolves.
And then
Very smart maneuver.
and then there are 2 more coming.
And yeah, you hear 2 more kind of approaching you from either side.
Alright, so what do I do? What should I do? Should I help Crowella? Should I just bust out of this log in
And run.
majestic fashion? And, grit my teeth? Or should I just tuck and roll?
You.
Is there a body of water nearby?
Yeah.
Okay, is it frozen solid?
I don't think so. I think it's probably like running.
Oh, good. Okay, so can I bust out of this log and then just hightail it to the closest running water and dive right in,
Yeah.
avoiding all conflict?
Yep. You can absolutely
Hightail it.
attempt to do that. Yeah. Yeah, because they're going to try to run you down. So I will also have you make a Face the Perilous roll, please.
Alright, here we go.
So you get 3 wolf. So with a 3 wolf, you suffer harm and tell us how you retreat to safety. Ask Winter how the peril persists. Or, if no other result says the peril persists, you may tell us how you sacrifice yourself for the good of the pack.
Damn.
Wouldn't recommend that one.
What's the unicorn wolf gonna do?
What's the unicorn wolf gonna do? Ow. Retreat to safety? Seems exactly what I would do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Follow bundle.
do you get a scar,
Yes.
or do you lose an eye or a limb?
Oh, shit.
Not my fur.
I was right to retreat.
Damn.
Well, I guess I'll get a scar.
Okay. So how is Swaghausen permanently marred?
Do you want a Harry Potter scar?
I get.
Doesn't have to be from the wolves. It could be from something else as you flee.
Now what happens is when I majestically bust out of this old stump, and I run full sprint to jump over all of the wolves attacking Crowella.
Bravely run away.
I trip. I completely fail and eat shit. Rolling down the hill. Tail over paw. And I hit a pricker bush covered in snow. And it, cuts me on my sweet, sweet underbelly.
Aw.
I know, all my nipples are scorned.
Terrible. Patch
Terrible.
nipples. Terrible.
It's so
Did
terrible.
they pierce your nipples?
They pierce my nipples. It makes me feel randy. It's weird.
Discovering all sorts of things about yourself there, Swaghausen.
Exactly. And then I hit. I just hit like this ice patch, and I slide. Like I hit it like cartoon, face down, butt up, and I just skid, and then topple over into the forest, and I kind of stagger as I retreat
Okay.
into the darkness.
And you hear them behind you, but the tumble gets you enough distance, and then you splash through some water, and you hear the rest of them retreating. The two that were chasing you, you hear them retreating, and you know that they are heading back towards where Crowella is
Shit.
with the rest of the pack there. Bundle, you bolt.
Yeah. Not a good scene.
Not a good look for you. At some point in time, you. Well, you know what? Give me I would like you to behold the world, actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna behold the world. All right. Okay. We do a 2. We do a roll.
One wolf.
One wolf.
With one wolf, ask Winter what sights, sounds, scents, or tastes confuse or scare you.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the taste that scares me, and also we'll say I'm gonna go with the sights and the taste that scares me the most.
You can just choose one if you want.
I'll just do the taste.
Okay.
The taste that scares me.
So the taste that scares you is the coppery taste of fear that is in your mouth that I don't think Bundle is used to feeling.
Nah, not so much. Nah.
This is like a weird kind of animal response that Bundle has not experienced before.
Fuck.
Even when Bundle is scared of, like, say, demons that turn out to be rats, it's not so instinctual, I guess. There's no better word for it. It's not like it's a thing that you don't just immediately flee. You know, you try to solve it and try to figure out what's going on. And in this instance, you have just fled without anything, and that makes you even more scared and probably kind of feeling shamed too.
Yeah, I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed that I'm this scared.
Shame.
Some pussy shit.
So you snap out of this flight response and find yourself just kind of alone, separated from your pack. What do you do?
Well, this is alarming because I don't want those guys to get lost. I don't want me to get lost. The bad news. So I'm gonna try my best to reunite with my pack, I would say. Try to head back that way if I can.
Yeah, I mean, you can try to.
I don't know if
figure
this
out-
is like being afraid in D&D where I can't make any movements towards them, but
No. This is just like you've gotten over that part of it, and you're just sort of like you're alone in
Okay.
the woods. You're not exactly sure which way you went.
yeah, that's the problem with the fear. All right, I'm gonna
Sniff us out.
yeah, I'm gonna try to suss it out. I'm gonna try to sniff it out. I'm just gonna see what I come up with as far as picking the direction to go in.
Okay.
If I find him, I find him.
So give me one more behold the world.
Yeah, here we go. Behold the world.
Behold the world.
Behold the
Behold the
children.
magic.
Three
It's my
blood.
husband, right there.
Here all night.
All right. So with 3 blood, you choose one question. What should I be afraid of? Who is vulnerable? What do they want from me? Where am I most advantaged? Who is in control? And what is most valuable?
I'm gonna go with once again. Where am I most advantaged? I think it was phrased.
Yeah. So you think you would most be advantaged at this moment, obviously with your pack, and
Oh shit! Well, I already knew that, didn't I?
yeah.
Fuck.
But while this does not, you can't get like a bearing instinctually to know where they are. However, Bundle knew several spells that would help him find people.
Oh shit! Okay, can I do a spell as a wolf?
You think you might be able to do a spell as a wolf? Yeah.
All right. Fuck. Well, I'm gonna try to do a finder's spell.
Okay.
Find my friends. Gonna turn on find my friends.
Find my friends app. So to cast a spell as a wolf, you know this just instinctually. You must howl.
All right. I give it a good ow.
Werewolves of London.
And while I'm doing it, I go, you guys.
These guys.
You guys, I miss you. Come
Bro.
back.
Oh,
Can I tell you very briefly? When I was growing up, my dad had a buddy that I don't remember. I think his name was Glenn, but everybody called him Bro because he called everybody Bro. And he'd be outside and be like, "Yo, bro, can I bum some smokes, bro?" Like every fifth word out of him was bro.
and that was before bro.
And that this was like the very
was original
early
bro.
90s. Bro. And bro one time got so hammered at when Pink Floyd had a reunion in like the
Oh,
mid
man.
90s, and bro got so hammered that he didn't get into the concert. Like they pulled him out of line as he was trying to get into the concert. And he ended up in like this was the before Gillette Stadium. It was just like the Foxborough Stadium, I guess.
Yep, I remember.
And they had apparently like a holding cell there.
Oh Jesus!
And bro spent the entire concert
Oh my god.
in the holding cell. Just
Wow.
God.
over it.
I didn't know they had a holding cell for drunk
Wow.
people.
Yeah, apparently.
amazing.
I could be getting the venue wrong because it's. I wasn't there.
That's-
I don't remember it,
Insane.
but yeah, I remember they had. Or
That's
maybe
a
it was
good
just like an
story.
office that they locked him in. Who knows? I have no idea. I vaguely remember that. So good old bro. Anywho,
Oh,
so Bundle lets out a bro howl.
Bro.
a browl.
Brow, nice.
It's my brow.
Ooh.
So the rest of his pack, you hear this. You can, if you want to, respond and howl as well. You feel this,
Marco.
Brolo.
you feel this pull.
Your hair is getting very big, Derrick.
Ooh, wow.
Paul. Oh wait, shit, that's
It's
cool.
popping.
Go ahead, turn it into
Can I howl when I have the other wolf's teeth in my neck?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, cool. I'll let it out.
Okay. How about swag?
Absolutely. I dust myself off, and then I go.
So, Bundle, this is like child's play, this spell. And it's a little weird kind of coming out of you here in this wolf form, but you still, you manage to kind of summon it up, and you hear your pack mates respond. And Swaghausen and Crowella, you hear this howl and recognize it as more than just a howl.
It's a cry for help.
And it is a cry.
Ah, dude, I need the help.
And the other wolves, you're kind of pinned, and you've been, because this is a little bit later, so I think at this point, Crowella, you have been like made to submit to this wolf.
I'm feeling pretty shitty about my life
Yeah.
right now.
And but so the as the other two come into the clearing as well, there's 4 of them here. And as they hear it, they all like look and they all sense that there is more than just a howl here, because none of them respond and they all just flee.
Nice.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice.
That's right.
And in the responding howls, you kind of easily find your pack mates, and if you so choose, the 3 of you can kind of come back together.
Yeah, we do.
I saved a little rabbit's ear just for you, Bundle.
Oh my god, that's so sweet. Also, what the fuck happened, you guys? You look like shit.
It was the worst. I scraped my belly tripping over some thorns.
Oh my god, that's
broken
embarrassing.
nails.
No.
On ice.
My nipples
Nobody,
are
don't-
so sore.
Don't tell anybody this shit. You gotta tell everyone that you fought like a bear or something. This is they're making me a bit embarrassed. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Just not
Oh my
fair.
god. All right, we're gonna nut up here, everybody. We gotta get it together.
Whoa.
Wow. Oh my god.
You're a little-
Put this in the bug report.
Oh, there.
Wait, I want it back. I want it.
Oh.
Oh,
It's like a magic trick.
again. Yes.
Headbeard.
Again.
Headbeard. Oh
Don
wow.
King.
Oh, that's
Dwarf.
fun.
That's your new pirate name. Headbeard.
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 I always knew she was a real
That-
mage.
It's so fun.
That's pretty great.
Yeah. Up. Oh, now it won't go. No. I want it back.
You flew too close to the sun, Icarus.
I did. Oh, here we go. All right. Yeah.
Shit. That's so weird.
Let me throw that in the bug report real quick.
This is hysterical.
Beards on head.
But tell them not to fix it, though.
Yeah, don't
it's
fix
a bug,
it.
but
Just
just
let
don't
them know.
don't fix it, please. I want my headbeard.
Beard.
Come on.
I'm not gonna expand on that.
Come on.
Yeah, it was like, I was like,
It's like a
wait minute,
scooping motion. You gotta
what
put it
expression
on the
is
head.
that? Oh,
put it on the
Lord.
head. Come on. I'm so sorry, you guys. My
They
entire
just-
game,
they
the
just
entire
fixed
game
me.
is gonna be like this
That's
for me.
We have lost Libbi.
She's gone.
Oh, I almost had it. I almost had my whole thing upside down.
Wow.
I wonder if I have to do it opposite because I have the beard already.
Uh,
Oh.
Oh,
Imagine if your real
you
beard
guys, wait,
went
look.
onto the top of your head.
It can really move. Hold on, I'm gonna go this way again. Oh no, it didn't this time. Okay. There was at one point it like migrated all the way to my shoulder.
Mine
Oh my god, I love alpha testing. This is a ball.
Mine just all right, so you you come back together, and you continue your journey west to the waypoint that Bundle knows about.
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna stop in a minute. I swear to God.
You can stop anytime they want to.
I could quit anytime I want. Fuck, that's fun.
Your eyes get real scary for a second there
Yeah, they did.
when you went down a little bit more.
Oh.
Ah!
And
Oh, and
headbeard.
it came back. It came back.
Oh,
Hang on.
very white. Oh, that's horrifying.
That is, you're like a White Walker.
White
Oh
Walker.
my God. Why is this the best?
One of my favorite videos of David was from a Yule Ball party that was
Mm.
Game of Thrones themed
Nice.
years ago. And he was drunk on the Kraken, like 5 shots or
It was
something
great.
ridiculous.
So
And he,
let's put a pin in that and just say that we did a sorting hat, and that if you got a particular house, you got a particular shot with it.
yeah,
Nice.
So the who are the island folk? The
Uh,
Ironborn would get the Kraken.
yep.
Um,
Fire whiskey for the Targaryens.
for the
of course.
Targaryens, and then
I fucking forget. The
so
rest.
on and so forth. It's been
Yeah.
a while.
Jameson for the Starks. So who knows?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's such a
exactly.
good deal.
But,
Oh my god, if I do it like this, I have no eyes.
Yeah,
So David was up on this chair giving a speech, drunken speech, and he said something about To the White Walkers!
Yeah, I was doing a grandiose toast to everyone, and I'm like, to the White Walkers! And I just like slam a shot
Oh.
down. There it is!
It's a little
That's
party hat.
incredible. Yeah,
I
my
have it
little
on
party
video.
hat.
Ooh, now you
I'll
have
send it
pirate
to
teeth.
Thank God. I know. This is my pirate. I'm not moving an inch. I don't care what kind of cramp I get in my neck. I will never move from this position ever again.
Okay,
I'm so sorry. As we
coming back into wolf form.
uh-huh.
So you begin to make your way to the west to find this waypoint, and you make it there without any problems. Bundle knows the way, and knows the way even better now in this wolf form. So you are. Shoot! Hang on. There's something in here. Because Swaghausen and Crowella are both suffering winter's harm. However, if you all take a moment to groom, you can groom one another. And,
Yeah.
in
Wow,
doing so,
that's intimate.
you can eliminate the effects of winter's wrath, and you can also gain one feral if you choose to.
Yeah. All right, well, guys, don't make it weird. Let's just, you
Except-
know what? It's mutually beneficial.
It's
Crowella
natural.
won't gain one feral because Crowella.
Well,
has
all
the
right.
most
It's not totally mutually beneficial, but you know, we could all do it anyway, just for the party.
It's a-
Look into my eyes. Look into my eyes. You trust me? Let's just do a little room, just a little one.
You guys
Hey,
can
guys.
go for it.
Hey guys, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Get in close and personal. Yeah, that's the
want a
best way to
groom?
do this. Yeah, I do. Yeah,
You want a
I'm gonna-
groom?
Oh my
yeah,
god.
I do. I do.
Use the
Let's
bathroom.
groove.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's...
Don't make it weird. Just get in there.
Just do it. Derrick's just out.
Derrick's done. Derrick's gonna go now.
Now I'm back. Ah! Look at my-
How do you guys get bigger? Is that
Yeah,
it's
effects?
just something the body
The
does.
wand.
Oh yeah. All right, there we go. There we go. Yeah. That's the size I should be.
Absolutely. We shall just be huge. from this
Yeah,
point
if I could
forward.
just get this, but with the beard on the head. That's what I want. That's what I want. Oh, I can do. Oh yeah, fade. We could do a ghost. Oh look, Derrick, you and I are one.
Trying to like line our eyes up and make it real weird.
I know that's gonna be great. All right, good. Yes, good.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, everybody merge. Yes, good.
We are one.
Oh my god, this
Alright,
is
just
terrifying. I love it. Yeah.
What the fuck are you guys doing?
All right, so
did I walk
we
into?
groom, and that means I get one feral,
Yeah, so
and so does.
Swag and Bundle both gain a feral.
Yeah, I don't need to lick your asshole.
Crowella
Speaking
does
of
not
fer-
gain a feral because she is already the most feral of the pack.
Maxed out.
But you do both lose Winter's Wrath when you take a quiet moment to clean one another and,
Alright.
and kind of reform the bonds of the pack.
Yeah, the bounce of
After-
the pack.
That's what they're calling it these days.
After
Yeah.
Basically you both just fled and left Crowella to die. Take a moment to be like, yeah, that's our bad. Sorry we left you to die, but we're here now.
Licking can heal all,
Yeah.
really.
It's true.
It's true. The bonds. I had one question about the feral. What is my score 3? Is that accurate?
Your feral should be 1, I believe.
1? Okay. I thought I got a feral. I might have misheard you when I did the listen to your intuition question. but
Oh,
I
yes,
wasn't
I'm
sure.
sorry, you did.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I was calculating
Yeah,
your.
you're right. I'm sorry, I forgot about that. Yeah, so you start at. Well, actually, no. So you gain that feral only if you act on the knowledge that your instincts tell you.
Okay, and I didn't act at all.
No, you just hid. So yeah, so you
I
would
just
be
hid.
just the one feral.
All right, cool. All right, I'm squared away.
Okay.
I'm well groomed, majestic again.
Meticulously so, yeah.
No longer
Mm-hmm.
feeling isolated and injured. You still have your scars, but you notice that while your ear doesn't grow back, Crowella, it is no longer bleeding. It is healed over.
That's always good.
As have Swaghausen's sword nipples.
Alright, Derrick, wait, hold on. I look like you. There we go.
I'm just like you.
I'm just like you.
That really does just make your hair go away. That's weird.
That is strange.
That's fun. That's fun. I don't hate this.
Now I know what
I would do
look like
this.
if I were a lady.
Yeah. I don't hate it.
It's
not the
a bad
worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would do it.
Like I said, I think everybody looks good in the beard.
And some people can pull off that shaved head look.
Didn't know I was one of them, but
Yeah.
here we go.
At least in
I
the
think because you
digital
don't have a
world.
huge forehead.
Yeah. This is also as a ghost, so there's a lot of other variables here. Maybe I shouldn't act on this.
So yeah, you travel for after everybody kind of has a little love in. Everybody's feeling a little bit better, and you make it to the waypoint. When you arrive there, Bundle. 2 questions. Have you used this waypoint before?
Yes.
What does it look like?
So it's Bundle's having a bit of a slow day. Can somebody redefine for Bundle what we mean when we say waypoint?
It's pretty open-ended. It is. We know that it's some kind of point where you can travel faster than normal. But whether that means I'm assuming since Bundle's familiar with it, it's magical in nature.
Yeah. All right. So I just wasn't sure if there's limits as far as what the magic can entail.
We haven't set those yet. It's all in the dice.
All right, so essentially this is the equivalent to your flu powder situation. You've got you're limited in where you can go, but you can pick a direction, and it'll put you a certain number of feet in the direction that you wish to go. If you step into this like marked area and just kind of vamoosh.
Does it require an incantation, or can literally anybody use it?
It requires urine and nothing more.
So even people, even humans that go through it, they have to have a piss.
Oh yeah.
You have to drop
Yeah,
trousers.
yeah, they gotta have a piss.
That's actually pretty fortunate for you guys then.
Yeah,
That works out.
Yeah.
I like it.
So you enter this way station and Bundle's peed here. Probably 100
Numerous,
times.
countless times.
Yeah.
Countless times. Abundance of times.
However, the magic and the curse that's flowing through Bundle's body now makes things go a little funny. I would like you, Bundle, to make a bend the world to your will roll.
Ooh, all right. Bundle will do exactly
Ooh.
that. Oh, interesting. All right. All right.
So that's 5 blood, and this is supernatural in nature, so I mean it doesn't matter. But if you wanted to add the 3,
Yeah, I'll throw in the 3. Give me 8 blood.
4 plus is as high as you can go with that. So
Yeah. Infinite blood.
so choose 3 from the blood list. If you are acting on information gleaned from a blood result while beholding the world, you may choose 4. I think that you are here. So you can choose 4 of these, and then there's 5 options. So whichever option you don't choose, I can force if I so desire.
Okay. Oh, you're back.
She's back. No, she's
Phenomenal.
gone.
I was so curious.
So your options are: tell us how you mold the environment to your advantage.
All right.
No one is put in peril. You do not gain Winter's Wrath.
Mm-hmm.
You may lose 1 feral. Ask Winter if you have the advantage. If so, tell us how you use it to get what you desire. A blood result allows you to modify the environment to your advantage and use it to get what you desire in the same roll.
Okay, so I'm gonna do no peril, no Winter's Wrath to begin with, the first 2, and then the second 2 I'm gonna do modify the environment for 1, and then my other one escapes me.
You can lose 1 feral or ask if you have advantage, and if so,
I'm gonna ask if I have advantage.
And you are, since you are molding the environment to your advantage, then you will.
Yeah, I've made it a redundancy, is what I've done in hindsight.
Well,
but-
you've made it so that you do have advantage. So you don't. It's not a question of whether you, whether I can answer it or not. You make it so that you do in fact have advantage.
Okay,
And
yeah.
since you do, tell us how you use advantage to get what you desire.
All right, so I'm gonna say that because of the advantage I have from my environment, I'm gonna know exactly how far to put us to get us in Temple Gas. I'm gonna remember oh yeah, I know how to do this. I know how to manipulate this this portal. I'm gonna get us right fucking there.
Okay. Yeah.
Beautiful.
I like that. So you, Bundle is surprisingly familiar with Temple Gas.
I'm as surprised as you are.
And yeah, you step into this thing and you shoot a line of pee in the spot where you have to do it, and you've never had I think whenever you've used this way station before, it's it works and you get where you need to go, but you've never felt this sort of kind of whoosh feeling. Usually it's you end up where you want, but this is you end up. Because typically, I think with a way station, you need to go to another way station, and somehow in this moment, because there's no way station at Temple Gas, but Bundle manages to bypass that way station requirement, and you just find yourselves suddenly at the grand opening of Temple Gas.
I mean, you're welcome.
It is.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
Nice.
just bam, and you're there.
Stream close up. Whoa.
Swaghausen, how does this? No one's put in peril here, so you don't have to worry about suffering or harm or anything. But
Thank goodness.
how does it? How does it affect Swaghausen? This sudden move, the sudden transportation.
It's like the Fresh Prince, man. My world got flipped, turned upside down.
Or one little way
Do you
station.
look at Bundle and say, "Smell you later"?
Yeah, I'm like, smell you later. Where's the nearest pub? I'm just happy to be in such great company.
Aw.
Aw,
where
that's
we
really nice, fella. That's good
And
to
my
hear.
nipples feel better, so that
I'm glad to
key.
hear it.
That is key.
I'm on an upswing of a
All 6 of
mood.
them.
All 6 of them,
Do male wolves have multiple nipples too, or is that just female?
I don't know.
I'm not gonna
I mean,
Google it. I refuse to Google it.
I'm
Googling it
brave
right now.
enough.
Somebody else.
All
Google it.
right, there we go. I just
Kids,
assume
you know.
since human males have nipples that serve really no purpose, so why not other species?
It's
You know.
true. I got nipples, Greg. Could you milk me?
Oh, it's so good.
Crowella, you arrive at Timbercross.
Sorry, 8 to 10.
8 to 10.
Fuck.
How is
Whoa.
there a
Christ.
range? That makes even less
8
sense.
2 to 10.
It's upsetting.
Yep.
The first thing I found for whatever reason was a Reddit post, and the answer was werewolves have 21 nipples.
That seems. I don't buy that.
I'm so
I don't
glad
buy
they
it.
know that.
I don't buy it.
I'm so
Unverified.
glad they've done that scientific research.
Either way,
Thanks
I
for
am
counting.
deficient in nipples here. I only have 6.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
well,
there's
I mean,
something
'cause you're
wrong
not a
with
true
you.
wolf.
Something happened.
Yeah, I mean that's the tail, right? That's how you know.
I mean, did they scratch
the
off
sign.
a couple and you just didn't notice because you were a new wolf?
Oh my
Right,
god.
it's the new body.
Swag
You'd be
house
maybe-
only
bleeding
have
like
one
mad,
nipple in
though.
human form, and maybe when he transformed, he only got 6 instead of 8 to 10.
Or are they? Or do you have other nipples? They're just not where you would expect them to be.
Oh, like deformed. Man, I have to look closer.
I just want to go.
Do I
on
have to
record as
roll a
saying
D20
that-
for that?
This is the B plot now. It's
Yeah,
figuring out how
it's nipples all the way down.
Oh
guys.
lord.
I want to go on record saying that if werewolves have like a weird number of nipples, it's gotta obviously be 13.
Is this
Yeah.
you film me? This is to submit to ARealm
Yeah,
for.
yeah, this, for
Oh,
sure.
good.
This is all.
Good.
This is all in the feed.
Hi,
I put this
ARealm.
on my YouTube channel.
We're live on Twitch right now.
Good, good, good.
I'm not on Twitch, but this
Thank
does go
God.
on the YouTube channel.
Thank God.
So yeah,
Oh,
this
nice.
is the hard hitting stuff.
All right.
Well, since we've digressed yet again, let me. I'd like to share this with you. They the ARealm folks are looking for a couple people to be in like a commercial for them. So I was like, I just responded. They were like, hey, we need a couple people who would be interested in doing this. So I responded like, yeah, I'd do that. And they wrote back and were like, so we need a headshot and your TikTok or your Instagram channel, and
Do
just
you have those?
some examples. I don't. Some examples of like whatever. I'm a 40-year-old dad.
I was gonna say
Some
you don't
examples
strike
of
me
like
as
of whatever
hanging
work
out on
you've been
TikTok
in
a lot.
previously. So I sent
Uh-huh.
back the best picture I had of me on my phone, which is me eating a slice of pizza that I made, throwing a thumbs up,
I love it.
and said, "I don't have a headshot, but here's a picture of me eating a slice of pizza." My Instagram is private because I share pictures of my kids. I don't have TikTok. Here's my YouTube channel with all the videos I submit to you guys, and also
Mhm.
my other YouTube channel that is just like the films and stuff that I've produced and directed, but am not in because.
Whoa! Wow! I
it's
didn't know
not-
any of that. That's
Oh
nuts.
yeah, I've got a little like it's not like a big thing. We
Oh,
just,
that's sick,
me and
man.
a couple of my buddies do like, make a couple. We've made a couple web series and it's not a mockumentary, but it's a fake documentary based on a Lovecraft short story.
Oh my
Ooh,
God! Wait,
nice.
which one?
I love that.
Whisper in the Dark. Whisper in the Dark.
Oh my God!
Whisper
that
in
is
Darkness,
sick.
Whisper in Darkness, something like that. I always mess up the title, but we did it like it was basically people searching for the name of the professor is escaping me now. Ackley. Yeah, Professor Ackley and what's the other guy's name? They're like correspond through letters, and then come to find out that there's like the Migo are in the mountains near where the other guy lives, and Ackley goes up to check it out and disappears. So we did it in like a modern day style where they were like communicating through email and then through like video posts, and then eventually Ackley goes up to visit, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'll send you the link later if you want.
Hell yeah! I'd love that.
Yeah.
It's like an hour long, but
Wow,
I'm pretty proud of it. It came out really good.
that's really
That's
dope.
awesome, man.
Thanks.
What did we make? We made like less than
Um,
10-minute videos. We were like, this is a lot of work.
It was a lot
Yeah,
of work.
something not nearly as
Fucking
cool
Christ.
as Derrick's thing, but we were. My cousin had done this thing over the pandemic where he ran a virtual summer camp. So he wanted us to do movie recommendations, like you do in the summer. Every week you'd have a weekly movie.
Yeah.
So we called it the Movie Tent, and we would make parodies.
Did you see any of those, Derek?
No.
Oh
I'd love
man,
to.
That's really funny.
Yeah,
I get dressed up in full zombie makeup,
That's
Oh my
great.
God.
yeah, yeah.
and
that
we
was pretty
creeped
cool.
around in our basement.
That's awesome.
It's great.
I definitely have to check those out. Yeah, because I wasn't
Yeah.
I didn't friend you guys on social media until after I filmed your wedding.
That's true. Yeah, we did that last summer, the summer of quarantine.
Yeah, the summer we were supposed to get married,
The
but we had to
original
push it back.
original marriage summer.
Yeah,
I was like, oh,
exactly.
we actually have time to make short film.
That's great.
Ooh, it's
Right?
I'd
crazy.
love to see that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Um,
we'll do a link swap.
Thanks, Mom.
yeah,
So that was my story.
I like it.
So they haven't responded back, and I don't expect them to. But basically, like I'm just
They're
I'm
fools.
not an influencer. I am
Not yet.
I'm a dad in his. Technically, I'm in my late 30s. I'm not like. I have no game, and
Yeah, a headshot. Like, Who has a headshot?
I mean,
Just lying around.
yeah.
I mean, I do, but you know, I'm weird.
Well, you're
Of course you do.
you're a media professional, Dave. You've got like a
Swaghausen.
whole like thing going on.
Yeah, I guess that's true. So I guess I'm well prepped, unintentionally. So I just kind of fall into this stuff.
Just a nerd who hangs out in his basement.
Aren't we all though?
Yeah,
I mean,
more
especially
now.
nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you are at the Temple Kos. There is a shift, like a sudden shift that you feel as you are just in this like desert area. You are no longer in the snowy kind of woods that the Queen's Tomb was located in. You are now far, far to the south in this. It's still, I guess, kind of cold here because it's nighttime in the desert, but it's not wintertime cold. And you just appear. And ahead of you is this massive sandstone arch that leads into the what's that called? A ziggurat, like a tiered kind of, not a full straight pyramid, but it's got like steps basically. And the Temple Kos has 5 levels, and each level is accessible through an entryway into the temple itself. Like you can go in any of the 5 levels. Crowella, you were here once before. You're not that you're like super familiar with it, but what was it that brought you here, and are you happy to be back or not so much?
Not so much.
No.
I kind of forgot the name of this place. I was a lot younger. And I lost a good friend here.
So you return and you get those memories just come flooding back to you. Swaghausen and Bundle, do you sense? I mean, you sense something reticent from Crowella, but I don't know. I'll let you guys decide how much exactly you sense coming from your pack mate.
I'm not, even as a wolf, I am not the most socially with it, as it were. So I'm gonna say that I am assuming that trepidation is coming from just general uncertainty about the surroundings, and I'm just gonna say, look, it's all right. I've been here before. It's a nice place. You're fine. Don't worry about it. You can pee anywhere you want. Anywhere in it at all that you want, you can pee in it.
They're very
Yeah.
very forgiving.
Yeah. I noticed she is a little bit reserved, less feisty than usual. Maybe she's still, you know. I mean, we've all healed up since the last.
I still don't have my ear though.
Still don't have your
really.
ear, you know.
And you did just
But,
shift however many hundreds of miles in the blink
Yeah.
of an eye.
Right.
Squirt
But
of
you
the
know,
bee.
along the way, we were all a little bit slightly cheery. Hey, check out this new wolf body of mine. Yada yada yada, as you would. But she's a bit slightly more somber now than throughout the rest of the travels. So I pick up on that because I'm a dapper dame, as you will.
You do know the minds of the civilized. That is definitely Swaghausen's wheelhouse. His wheelhousing.
My wheelhouse. Yeah, I mean, can I read minds? Is that the thing that I picked?
Yeah, you can like intuit. It's not like a direct telepathy kind of
Empath.
thing, but you can intuit things from the
Mm.
Yeah, when you must know the minds of people, even your own civilized mind, you can add 3 to your blood die after rolling. But I don't think in
Must
this
you know the
instance that
mind?
you need to roll because Crowella is your pack mate.
Right.
So
Okay.
you can just, however much you think Swaghausen can kind of figure out here with his insight about his friend, an adventuring party member, and now pack mate. Just say
Yeah. Well, I just that. She's feeling low, and then I get a spark that when I was human and we were hanging out, she mentioned something in her past, secret. I can't remember exactly what because now I'm a wolf. You know, but it wasn't the most fun thing, and it kept me on my toes or on my paws,
on your pads.
on my pads. So now I get that inkling, and I'm like, what was that place she mentioned? And that's all that really happens.
Okay.
And then I sniff my own butt again.
All right. Swaghausen has a moment of retrospection,
Oh?
and then it's gone.
Maybe I should ask.
Yeah.
Should I ask Crowella? Hey, what's up with this place? This kind of seems familiar from way back when we were humans and so and so. Does that have anything to do with this, or am I misremembering?
Do you really want to know?
I mean,
No.
I could say no. I could say
truly
no.
do
Yeah. Let's just go in it. Yeah, let's just relive the past and get to the future.
Fuck it, man. Let's just go bowling.
To quote Andrew Dice Clay, it's all about the dice.
All right. So you know that the ever burning flames, the holy fire of Kas is here in the Temple Kas, but you're not entirely sure where in the temple it is. Bundle, you've been here, but not for that, because you've been
For
here,
other
like,
shit.
looking for proof of lizard people that run the government,
Which I found.
which you did find that here.
Can I take like a little sneak peek around, see what we got going on over here?
Yeah. Why don't you make a behold the world check for me?
Yeah. I'm gonna do a little beholden. I do love this mechanic where they just roll on the scene.
So that is 3 wolf. 3 wolf, you can choose 2 questions, and I answer them both. So that's, what do my eyes tell me? What do my ears tell me? What does my nose tell me? What do my tongue and teeth tell me? And what do my instincts tell me?
I'm gonna go with my nose because I feel like fire. We gotta be able to smell that shit. And I'm gonna go with my ears as well. I'm gonna see if maybe I perceive a crackling sound of some sort.
Okay. Yeah, you smell the sort of it's not the typical char scent that you associate with fire, because there's no wood burning here, but you smell like a nutty kind of aroma.
Oh, yum.
That you suspect is whatever the endless oil is that keeps the flames of Kos burning. You don't remember ever picking up on that smell before, but it makes sense that now that you are a wolf, you would be able to hear it. The flames of Kos are entirely silent.
Fuck.
because they're burning on oil, so there's no crackling or anything like that.
Fuck.
But you
Good
definitely
thought, though.
smell it coming from one of the upper levels.
All right, guys, it's on the upper levels. I think we gotta just go up and keep sniffing it out.
And you hear, your ears tell you that there's something in the sand ahead of you. It is.
Fuck.
You hear a heart beating, and you hear something breathing.
It was breathing with a B.
Yes.
Okay.
It is beneath the sands. At the
Okay.
base of the
All right.
temple.
All right, everybody. At the base of the temple, there's a motherfucker just chilling under the sand like a real fucking sketchball, and I think we better avoid him at all costs because I don't know who the fuck would have the inclination to do such a thing. Very disturbing. I'm disturbed. I don't know if you're disturbed. I'm disturbed.
Ooh-wah. Do-do-do-do-do.
So how are we gonna avoid him? There's only one entrance.
That's true. There's only one. All right. So, that's a good question. Maybe we're gonna sneak by real stealthily and maybe see if we can get him to not notice us and not jump out from under the sand like a fucking scary Jack in the Box.
So we gotta sneak.
Gotta do a little sneak, yeah.
Okay. So I think you are going to make a bend the world to your will roll.
Yeah.
This would be, since you're doing it as a group, it would be the wolf with the highest feral, which makes sense because Crowella, I think, is highest at a 3, and is also the sneaky one in general.
Sneakalish. Okay.
It works well.
Goes.
Crowella, give us that
Let's
roll.
go.
And because this is involving trickery or deception, you can add 3 to your blood after
Ooh.
the fact. So you can either, that was a 4 and a 6, so you'd either have a 2 wolf or a 1 blood. I'll tell you that the 2 wolf is going to be a better result for you than a 1 blood.
Yes. 2 wolf.
So you choose 2. Tell us how the pack gets what they seek, or where they want to go. No one else must go without. None are put in peril. Tell us how you embrace your wild nature and either lose winter's wrath or gain 1 feral. So you choose 2 of those.
What was the first one again?
Tell us how the pack gets what they seek or where they want to go.
Okay. We all punch down, use our little tippy toes. We enter as softly and slowly and silkily as wolves can, and we get into the gateway, and no one gets hurt.
Okay.
Yay!
I can't really think of an instance where somebody would have to go without here, since no one is put in peril. So we'll leave that behind. So you walk without rhythm, and you don't attract the worm, and you manage to make it to the base of the temple without.
Nice.
Without
Good
letting
luck for the
whatever
first time,
is there
guys.
know that you were there. So, Bundle, you know that it is the flames are somewhere in the top tiers of the temple, but more than that, you weren't able to discern.
All right, guys, it's somewhere up here in the top tier. We just gotta, keep a nose to the ground and we just gotta keep an eye out. They're around.
You can't miss it.
Can't miss it. Big flames. Can't miss it. Big
Amen.
fucking flames.
So this thing is.
Are they like green?
The green DM.
Yeah.
I was picturing them as like a golden kind of hue.
It's not so much green, sweetheart. It's more of like a golden hue. If I had to put a word to it.
Crowella,
forget?
you remember the gold of them all too well. When you were Crowella lost a friend here that time. Did she sacrifice that friend, or did something bad happen to the friend that was not her fault?
That was not my fault.
Not her fault. Does she feel
All right,
like
it was
though?
my idea, but it was not my fault.
It's not my job.
Not my job. Now we got involved with a couple rich benefactors that ended up sacrificing her to the flames, and after that I became a thief and rogue. So
So it's because it was a long time ago, so it's a little foggy in your memory, but you confirm the same thing that Bundle has said, that it was you remember being high up when everything happened. Somewhere in the fourth or the fifth level.
Higher and higher.
yeah, it's coming back to me. A lot of stairs.
Now.
But also, from a wolf's point of view, everything's higher.
That's true.
Hmm.
So what do you guys do?
Are we privy to the information that it's about 4th or 5th level, or is she keeping that private?
Corella, do you share
No,
that?
I'll let you guys know.
Alright, yeah, why don't we check out the 4th level, and then we'll kind of skip on up to the 5th, and if there's nothing on the 4th, we'll see what's up there.
Yeah, they all look the same. It's like a mall.
Cigarette.
Yeah. It's like a mall, but there's no anti-ants. Well, not as good as a mall.
Worse.
Mm.
Not even as good as the Rhode Island Mall.
You guys didn't even get much of that rabbit. Must be starving.
I'd kill for an anti-ants, I can tell you that right now.
There's an orange julius on the 3rd floor, but
So I
thank
know
God.
he's just been eating his
Woo!
ass.
you're going to the 4th, so. So you pad up these. It's actually kind of difficult to get because these steps would be big for like a human who they'd have to kind of like pull themselves up. But you managed to kind of work together and get yourselves up the steps somehow. The how in this instance is not that important, and you come to the opening that opens into the 4th level of the temple. It is known as the Gorgon level,
Ooh.
and the opening is just kind of, it's not inviting, it's actually sort of the opposite of inviting, but it is just this yawning portal in the side of the temple. Pad your way in, and you just kind of going for it.
Yeah, why not? Balls to the wall.
All right.
Yeah? Where we made it this far?
I'll be right behind you.
So there's a corridor, and this is old hat to you guys. You're used to dungeons. I think you probably have like a marching order that you just instinctively kind of drop yourself in, where Crowella is in front, and Bundle's in the middle, and then Swaghausen takes up the back, and you make your way down this sandstone corridor.
Hey guys, bundle sandwich.
And Crowella, I would like you to make a Face the Perilous roll, please.
Face that peril.
Oh man.
Ooh, snake
Oh boy.
eyes.
Snake eyes.
Ooh.
Oh, that's not good.
So this also involves trickery. So if you wanted to, you could add 3 to your roll there and get a 4 blood. Or you can go with a 1 wolf or 1 blood.
I don't know what the end game is here.
So you are triggering a trap. So a result of 1 is going to mean you suffer harm, whether it's
Yep.
A result of 4 gives you options to choose from.
Okay. I'll do the blood.
Okay. I think that makes sense too, because that's more like Crowella's non-wolf brain kind of kicking in as she's on the hunt for secrets and traps here in this area. So you can choose 3 from the blood list.
Okay.
Ooh,
So
the blood list.
So you are making your way down this tunnel, and as you approach kind of a corner, you take a step, and as you take a step, you feel the stone start to shift under your foot. Like it shifts down a bit, but it does not. You don't hear it click. You don't hear it click yet. Choose 3 from the blood list. Tell us how you vanquish the peril. You do not have to suffer harm. Winter may not separate another wolf from the pack and inflict Winter's wrath on them. Winter may not teach you a harsh lesson, giving you 1 feral. You can choose 3 of those.
Well, my spry reflexes help me pounce to another area of the walkway, which is more secure. So that's how I vanquish the peril, in quotations. I don't suffer any harm, and Winter may not teach me shit. So I get another feral, if that's possible. Is there a maximum?
So you so you would gain. You gain.
How many feral can you have?
There's no limit.
Forever fair.
Oh, dang.
All the feral.
So that means that I can separate another wolf from the pack and inflict Winter's wrath on them.
Oh.
Can we get to the point where it's Colin feral? Sorry, that's a bad joke.
No, I liked it.
Okay.
So actually, I think reading it, Winter may not teach you a harsh lesson, giving you 1 feral. I think getting the harsh lesson is also what gives you the feral.
Oh.
So if you want to...
Can I change my answer?
Yeah.
I didn't understand that. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I didn't either.
I'll do Winter may not separate another wolf from the
Okay.
pack. That's nicer.
So you... So Crowella kind of springs away and avoids setting off this trap here, and luckily, none of the rest of the pack does not trigger it either. However, as you were pressing down, there was just the briefest hint of this like green kind of slimy smell that was beginning to seep up from the floor as you were stepping before you leapt off, and it scorched your nose a little bit.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I already lost an ear.
That's no good.
So you don't take any harm here.
SBDs are rough.
But you learn the harsh lesson to trust your scent in this form, to lead by scent, not just sight. And in that, you do gain 1 feral.
Okay.
We all do, or
Just Crowella.
All right, good.
And you finish exploring this level. There are a number of treasures and things that don't really interest any of you currently in your wolf brain. And you encounter some creatures, some monsters, but they largely leave you alone. They don't really seem to know what to do
Yeah, that's right. Walk away.
And I think, Bundle, you remember that there is a Gorgon that lives on this level, hence the name. But it resides kind of in the center, and you just give that area a wide berth. I imagine, unless you want to go check it out.
No, you gotta give the Gorgon a wide berth. It's the first thing to know about this place.
And you find a set of stairs that leads up, and following your nose, like Toucan Sam, you smell that the nutty scent of burning oil, and you come up into a massive chamber that is open to the sky. It's about an 80-foot square. There is an opening that looks. There are several openings in the ceiling that look familiar, and it only takes you a second to realize that the openings represent the various phases of the moon.
Oh yeah, that's the faces of the moon
Yeah,
over
there's
there.
like a sliver, and then kind of a half moon, and then a hole, and then a half on the other side, and a sliver on the other side.
Yeah, that one's a waxed gibbous, and this one's a whiny gibbous.
It's all the fucking gibbuses.
all the fucking gibbuses and the gibbons, they're all up
They're
there.
all up there. And the moonlight is pouring down through those holes. That's the only light in this room for a second, until you step in and these like golden flames erupt up out of the center of the room from 5 different chalices that match the shapes of the ceiling.
All right, see, there we go. Exactly like I promised. No harm, no foul. I mean, maybe a little harm. I know some of you in this party may have had some additional ears at the beginning of this adventure, but regardless, all we gotta do is plunge into the ever-burning flames, and we're gonna be all set. So don't even worry about it.
Bundle, give me a Behold the World roll, please.
Yeah, Bundle beholds.
Bundle behold.
Bundle beholds.
That's from Lord of the Rings, wasn't it?
Yeah. With a 4 wolf, Bundle, you can choose 3 from what do my eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and instincts tell me.
Okay, yeah, nose, instincts, and eyes.
Okay. Your eyes perceive the fact that only one of these flames is burning really brightly and golden.
Okay.
The other one.
Which one is it?
The center one.
Center one, okay.
The full circle chalice. The rest are burning with like a yellow sort of fire, but it's
yeah.
It's not glowing golden.
Where's the maintenance for these fucking flames?
It's unacceptable.
Your nose tells you that the center one has that nutty kind of oil smell, and the other ones smell sort of acrid.
Okay.
The other 4 chalices, they have an acrid kind of odor to them. And your instincts tell you that that this is tied, because this is tied to the moon, that you need to offer up something to the appropriate phase of the moon. It's not just a random kind of thing or an all kind of thing. You know that the moon is tied to you. It is tied to this transformation, and you had seen the moon when you first came up from the temple, and you first began to change, and that's the moon that you must now pay homage to.
What phase is the moon in when we first changed?
Does anybody remember?
Fuck. You said it. It was in the details. Shit.
Oh, no.
Mm.
Did
Oh,
anyone-
no.
Crescent. I remember the word crescent. I feel like I want to say the word crescent is feeling familiar. Okay, so here's my thoughts. I'm gonna share with you all my thoughts. Bundle thinks several things. Bundle thinks that the center one is the one we gotta jump through. It's a lot more fiery in virtually every respect. And I think we gotta offer something to the moon, but like the moon that we had outside earlier. And I think we maybe like some blood. I'll bite myself a little bit, give us some bundle blood, and then call it a day. If we had to fucking guess, what's the moon looking like? What phase of the moon?
It looks pretty bright
It's
when we're out there.
it's full now. It's
Yeah.
full here, but I mean, it definitely was not full. There wasn't a ton of moonlight when you were exiting the Queen's Temple there.
And my instincts are telling me that probably I've got to correlate this to the way the moon looked when we started out.
Yep, for sure.
Fuck.
Oh,
All right.
shit.
Frickin' magicians and your
All right.
moon
So
obsession.
hold on. Let Bundle Google the
Yeah.
phases of the moon. Bundle doesn't remember.
Get your
There's
smartphone out.
waxing crescent, quarter, waxing gibbous, full, waning gibbous, three-quarter, waning crescent, and then of course new.
All right. Well, everybody think carefully. Do we remember seeing gibbous? Do we remember the word gibbous?
No.
I don't remember the word gibbous. I want to say quarter. I want to say it was a quarter. Does that feel familiar? It feels
What's
familiar to me.
crescent? What about crescent?
You think
Is that
maybe a crescent?
Is that this? See, I don't know. I don't know the moon well enough.
I
Alright,
have
it's
no
not
idea.
not a new moon. I don't think we know that.
Yeah, you know, you saw some moon up there.
All right.
It wasn't full.
I think it wasn't full. I want to say I think it was a quarter. I want to say quarter moon maybe. I don't know. Bundle's gonna try the quarter moon, and if Bundle dies, you guys know that that was a shit choice, and you should make a different one.
So
So you're gonna go. You're going through.
No, I don't think we go through. I think that's where we give the blood sacrifice, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know why I've decided it's blood, but I don't know what else I've got to offer. Urine
So how many nights do we have
always
to camp
comes
out?
back to urine. No, I think we've got to do because they all correspond to different phases of the moon. All the little fire things, they're all I could be pulling this out of my ass. CM, is that accurate to what you had specified?
seems like that is accurate.
Seems
Yes.
like probably maybe the case is what my instincts are saying.
That's
All
what
right,
Bundle's thinking. And
Bundle's gonna.
you know that that you the curse that has been bestowed on you, Bundle.
Did anyone else just see like a black shape move across the screen? I'm just curious.
No.
That happened
I
to me
did.
like 5 minutes ago.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure I wasn't crazy. All right, cool.
Yeah, you know that when you have plunged into the ever-burning flames of the Temple of Kas, that the curse will be lifted. But more than that, you're not sure on.
Okay. So I'm gonna go up to the quarter moon. I'm gonna take a piss and I'm gonna bite myself a little bit so I can get a dribble of blood. And I'm just gonna put that there and I'm gonna look at my friends and say, all right, well, if this doesn't turn out looking great for me, remember me fondly. And I'm gonna jump over
Brave
the
bundle.
flames.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Bundle, make a face the perilous roll, please.
Oh boy, okay.
And you can add your supernatural thingy if you want to do that.
Oh, I will do that. Okay, so
Look at you.
that would give me a 6. Or no, would it? Oh yeah, because that's even. You're right. Okay, so 3 blood. Yeah, I'll take a 3 blood. 3 blood.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's a stress.
Libby, I just saw like you
Moon.
keep getting closer and closer. You're like, I'm taking this.
Ready for this.
All right, so with 3 blood, Libby, you can choose 1 from the blood list. Tell us how you vanquish the peril. You do not have to suffer harm. I may not separate another wolf from the pack and inflict winter's wrath on them. Or I may not teach you a harsh lesson, giving you 1
The first one.
Tell us how you vanquish the peril.
Yeah, vanquish the peril.
Okay. So how do you vanquish the peril here as you leap over the quarter moon?
Just to be clear about the ramifications, can I say that I leap through successfully and I'm no longer a wolf, or is that
No, we haven't hit that point yet.
no? Okay, all right. So this is just to stop myself from
It's a
setting
fail.
ablaze.
Yep.
Okay.
You have
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, sorry. Let
Okay.
me be more clear. You have chosen poorly.
Yes, thank
Oh,
you.
no.
Okay.
Uh,
All right.
how are you?
So,
How are you avoiding the peril that you are about to face here by choosing?
so I go to jump over the middle, and then I feel the flames kind of lick up against me, and I realize, oh, that shit burns actually, and so I'm gonna jump back, and I'm gonna say, not today, flames, and I'm gonna just take a piss on myself to subdue the part that's on fire.
Okay. So you are going to suffer harm here.
Yeah.
So are you? I'm assuming you're taking a scar.
Yeah, I'll take a scar. Yeah, give me like one like right over my eye to make me look really badass.
That's cool. Yeah, you just get like scorched kind of down the side of the face.
Like
Yeah.
You can either gain 2 feral or lose 1.
I'm gonna gain 2 feral. Okay, give me 3 feral.
Welcome to the Feral Club.
Well, feral gang.
Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
We should just take over these parts.
Suffering like
Fuck
yourself.
humanity.
There. So yeah, you leap over the quarter moon, and the flames turn green. Damn this fucking thing! Flames turn green, and just like reaches up, and a hand like rubs itself down your face, and you have enough.
All right, listen, buddy. I don't know you like that.
Yeah, that's very touching.
I don't know you
And
like
You're
that.
not in the
at all.
pack.
You leap back out of the way, and the flames just go out and down. And
Not that one, guys. Not that one.
when that happens, the flames go out from everything except for the waxing crescent.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? In retrospect, I think, and I really, on some level, on a gut level, I felt this the entire time. I think it's the waxing crescent. I think.
And sorry, the center one, the full one, still has those like golden flames as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the waxing and the center?
The waxing crescent has like it's burning with like a normal fire.
Oh.
And the full moon one, the full moon chalice is burning with these like golden, nutty kind of smelling flames.
This Legend of Zelda puzzle shit is too much for my canine brain. Huh.
All right. So here, okay, a thought.
Bundle.
A thought.
What's the...
We know. Okay, so we gotta give an offering to one, and we gotta jump into one. Maybe those are not the same one. Maybe they're different ones. So my thought is we give an offering to the waxing gibbous, and then we jump through the center. Maybe.
Are those the ones that have like the golden flames?
Yeah, we
The
jump through the
center,
golden
yeah.
flames. Maybe. Yeah, because the waxing gibbous is still ablaze,
Yep.
but it's you know, it's regular fire from the looks of it. So I think we give up a little sacrifice to that one, and then we jump through the center. La di frickin' da. What do you say?
Sounds great.
No.
All right.
No?
No. All right, Cupcake. Well, what do you want us to do? What's the plan?
Crowella
I think
is
we need to give a sacrifice to the center one, then jump through the center one.
All right. Well, then why did our DM say something cryptic as fuck about the time that the moon was when we were out there?
Good question.
Yeah, your instincts are telling you that it's both are involved for sure.
Yeah, my instincts are telling you. You know what? Let me tell you something about my instincts, Dollface. My instincts are telling me that both are definitively involved.
How much more condescending Bundle gets? As the night goes on and Libby gets more tired.
That's the correlation. Okay, listen. This is at this point. This is a 50-50, sweetheart. All right.
I don't trust any of this shit. So, y'all.
Well, if you would like,
Crowella,
and I'll
if you
stay over
wanted
here.
to, you could attempt to behold the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Crowella.
yeah. Why don't you behold the world for a change? I'm not the only one who
let's-
can behold.
Let's do it.
All right, let's go, Bihan.
Three blood.
It's not bad.
With 3 blood, you can choose one of the questions from the blood list. What should I be afraid of? Who is vulnerable? What do they want from me? Where am I most advantaged? Who is in control? And what is most valuable?
You can choose one.
Yeah.
What should I be afraid of?
God.
In this, let's see. You should be afraid of entering the Golden Flames, or passing through the Golden Flames without first offering up something. You should be afraid of being stuck in this form if your offer is not great enough when you try to pass through the Golden Flames.
Ooh. Does that mean one of us has to die? Dun dun dun.
Well,
We did. Wow.
at the
Or do we have to piss on it?
Death or piss.
Death or
I'll tell you that you get, in game terms, you add 2 to your blood die roll to lift the spell for every limb you lose to the fire.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
I already lost one, guys.
We're gonna have to chew
Swag.
off our shit? Alright, okay. So,
Swag, you just lost a nipple. Doesn't really count.
do we want to do like a rocks, paper,
Excuse me.
scissors kind of situation? Yeah.
And this is
nipples
this is on an individual basis.
Oh fuck.
Okay, so wait, what's the calculation exactly?
It's not a group thing.
What do we add to the blood die?
You add
Per limb.
2 to your blood die per limb. And obviously, when you are attempting to break the spell, a blood roll means that you go back to your civilized self, and a wolf roll means that you potentially do not.
Okay, alright,
Well,
so...
actually, it means you do not. If you roll wolf instead of blood when you make that final roll there, then you stay a wolf.
Okay, so if this is up to individual discussion, fuck it. I'm gonna take both my legs. Don't need legs, need arms. I'm ripped. I've got massive shoulders. I can walk around like this. I'm gonna take both my legs and I'm gonna stick them in the gibbon.
Okay.
The one that's still alive.
Yep.
That one.
Stick
Stick them in
So
there.
you just kind of
Stick them right in there.
turn
Torch 'em.
around and
Shish kebab
Kinda
barbecue.
like-
Yeah, let's go.
front legs on the ground, back legs kind of stick, and they are wreathed in this fire.
Fuck. Ow.
You automatically suffer harm in this instance.
Yeah.
And will obviously lose both limbs. You lose both of
Yeah,
your rear legs.
No limbs. No
as
real
they
legs.
just burn and singe, and it is awful.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's really, as Bundle would say, it's really fucking unpleasant.
It's fucking unpleasant. I'll tell you this. I'm gonna turn around and tell my friends this guy's I don't know if this is gonna be the right idea, but I can tell you right now, this is ass. Right, what I'm experiencing at the moment is ass. So maybe I don't know. Is being a wolf that bad? Is being a wolf that bad? I don't know. Hard to say.
So you
I
stick
have
your
my
legs into the fire, and they burn and singe, and then what do you do?
After my fire legs have disintegrated, I'm gonna try to jump through the golden flames.
Okay.
At this point, fuck it.
Two-legged.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop, but well, not too no legged at all actually. Now that
All
you
of your
mention
You have
it.
the 2 front ones still, because you're still.
Well,
legs.
yeah, because those will be arms when I'm a human, but the legs right now. Yeah. So I kind of like hobble up
Yep.
like a little two-legged wolf. It's very unpleasant. It's very disturbing, and then I'm just
It
gonna
takes a
jump right in
long
the middle.
ass
Alright, so you
time.
kinda like
It does take a long ass
sort of
time.
like
Thank you for
pull yourself.
commenting on that, making me feel very secure. It does take a long ass time actually
it's
for me to jump through the flames.
Um, so you pull
Look at your
yourself
future.
up and kind of plunge into the golden flames, and there is a flash, and then Bundle is not there anymore.
Whoops.
Hmm.
And you all feel like something has begun, but it hasn't finished yet.
Oh shit! It's begun.
Boss battle.
So, Swaghausen and Crowella, what do? You feel big magic building here.
Big magic energy.
You suspect that it's only
Is that like big
1/3
dick
of the way through.
energy?
It's exactly like that.
It's exactly like that. A little less sweaty.
More sparkly.
More sparkly, exactly. Okay, so we don't know what happened to Bundle,
Mm-mm.
right? We don't know if it worked or not.
You suspect that it won't work until
We're all through.
everyone has made their choice.
Mm.
All right. So we all have to make like a sacrifice and then go through it, correct?
Yep.
It seems to be what Bundle was indicating.
Okay. So
Should we do our paws?
no,
Our cute little paws.
I'm going to do my balls.
I want to dip my balls in it.
Dip my balls straight in this
That's
fire.
the way to go.
That's
A ring of fire,
Yeah.
to say the least.
that is just horrible.
It's appropriate.
Um,
All right, go.
So do I
Stick
roll a
your balls
d20
in.
for that one?
nope, you don't roll anything. You just
D20.
willingly kind of like get up on your forepaws there and just let them hang. And I mean, it's, I can't describe that kind of pain. It's just the worst kind of pain ever.
That's bad. That's
It's
bad
really
news.
fucking bad.
It's horrible, and you fall backwards, and your whole front is scorched as these flames.
My
just
poor
like-
nipples.
Ugh.
I mean, your nipples get burnt. Your whole underside.
Not the
is
nipples.
burnt.
No, we worked hard to
And then
defend
you
these nipples.
fall backwards onto your back, and it takes you a moment to regain consciousness.
Damn.
And then what do you do?
Oh my god,
I
my
like
beard
to
shakes when I
think that I
yawn.
helped you over to the flame. Saw you struggling there.
Oh, thank you.
That's
Yes.
pretty brutal.
I was like, I don't need my balls. I just need my looks.
Ugh.
And
Bad news balls.
bad news balls. At least my fur is intact. My
Thank
iridescent
God.
fur.
And then
Thank
Thank
God.
God.
do you make your way
Exactly.
to the center?
I do. I make my way to the center.
Burning golden flames, and
Follow suit.
I dive right into it. I'm like, peace balls.
the
Spin
same
reel.
thing happens, Crowella. And you see Swaghausen dives in, and there's a flash, and you feel the magic build even more.
Ooh.
And it is just, there's a pregnant pause. It is just waiting for you.
Oh yeah, wait, I like
All
this.
you.
Fade out.
Now I'll just roll my eyes. And then I'll put my tail in the fire. Because why the fuck do you need a tail when you're human? And then I saunter over and leap into the middle flame.
Okay, so you burn your tail, and it stings a little bit, but it doesn't feel like anything too terrible.
Hmm.
And then you dive in. All right. So everyone needs to make a roll. You add your feral bonus to
Dave's
this.
urinating.
Plus bundle.
Not like Wolf Dave. But Dave will be back in a second.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
didn't know if he just made himself invisible, like
Oh, I thought that was just an effect. Yeah, I was copying him.
I had to,
We're in the flames.
cry a little bit over the loss of my testiculars.
Sure, as one does.
So yeah, you're gonna make. Everybody's gonna make a roll, and you add your feral to this roll.
So 2 D6
And then did you
again?
say me specifically? I do something different than that?
Yeah, a bundle. You're gonna add. So the feral adds to your wolf side. Bundle, you're gonna add 4 to the blood side.
Fuck.
Actually,
Alright.
plus you get the supernatural bonus. You're gonna add 7 to the blood side.
Alright, 7 to the blood side, 3 to the wolf side.
And swag, you're gonna add 2.
So
to the
basically
blood
4
side.
to the blood side.
2 to the blood side. Okay.
And whatever your feral is to the wolf.
1. So.
And you fumble.
Where'd that D20 come from?
So 1 blood for swag, 2 wolf
Ooh.
for bundle, and 1 wolf for.
So it's 2 wolf plus, what was it, 4 blood?
Yeah, I've already forgotten.
Yeah, I think it evened out to 4 blood, so I think it goes 2 blood actually for me.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Because. Oh no,
I've got the 3. I've got 3 feral,
right.
and I've got
7.
Oh, it's 7. Yeah, so
2 blood for bundle.
2 blood.
Swag, you got that was 1 blood. Plus 2 is 3 blood, and what's your feral?
1.
So 2 blood for swag as well. And Crowella, you had 1 wolf and 3 feral.
In my roll?
Yeah. Well, what's your feral score?
4.
4. So then 5 wolf. You got a 5 wolf on that.
A 4. I think. I got a 4 and a 6.
Oh, you got a 4 and a 6?
Oh, wait. No.
You had a 2 and a 3.
Thank you, sorry. Yeah.
So yeah, so you got a 5 wolf total.
Okay.
So the other, so Swaghausen and Bundle, you dive through into this golden fire and find yourself stumbling up out of the tomb that you had previously tonight emerged out of.
All right.
But in your, well, I guess Bundle is kind of crawling up out as Bundle no longer has legs.
It's not a crawl. I'm doing like a little swaggity, like
a gorilla.
Yeah, it's nice. Ladies are gonna really love it.
And
I can tell you that right now.
You're scorched from the bottom. You do not have any legs.
You still have your kickstand.
Yeah, you kind of like just whoo, and you've got this weird kind of sense in the back of your brain, and swag.
Ooh,
Swag's walking kind of funny.
Ladies are gonna love that swag. Let me tell you.
Well,
but
I'm sure.
You are.
The ladies love it. Let me tell you.
You both kind of like look at each other, and you feel like you know that you've always just looked this way, but you feel like you have this weird like wolf kind of thing in your head, and you don't really remember like exiting out, but you've got all the stuff that you ganked out of the tomb, like it's all there, but you're like, there were I thought there was 3 of us. Maybe we hired like somebody to guide us. Did you lose a guide? And that's, you remember? Yeah, we did. We had hired a guide in town, and they died in one of the traps in down below there. And it's always just kind of been the 2 of you otherwise, with your beard hat.
God, guys, how could you forget me? Rude.
And Crowella, you are not Crowella. You're a wolf. You are a part of the pack that roams this area.
Sick.
You run with the alpha, who you for some reason in your head you recognize as Bearclaw. That's just how you know him. big black wolf with like a bear slash on his side, and you are part of this pack, and the six of you, the six of you spot these two humans kind of making their way through your territory, but they smell off, and you know that that's not good prey. As you watch them kind of exit.
No balls.
No balls.
As you watch them exit this thing that draws humans once in a
That's
while,
smart.
and Bear Claw indicates that they're not worth the time, and you all hunt for something more manageable to take down.
I don't know. No legs.
Yeah, well, it's just the one of them. He's just darting around. He's got crazy eyes, and just kind of.
He's got a beard on the top of his head.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And the two of you make your way back to
Shady.
town and sell your gear and go on to other adventures.
Damn.
Tragedy.
I know. We don't remember
Wow.
each other.
Damn.
Yeah. That's even worse. We eternal sunshined you.
Yeah,
That's so bad.
Oh,
eternal moonshine.
We eternal moonshined you.
Oh Lord.